who won. Direwolves are real. Fuck you.
No, they're not. Shut up.
No,
That's not how science works.
Direwolves
You're the
are...
scientist among us. You know how this works.
Direwolves are real. Fuck
No,
you.
they are extinct.
back.
They are an endangered species. You cannot just shove
Don
a
Bluth presents We're Back, a Direwolf story.
You were sitting on that for too long. Shut up. You can't put genetic code in a needle, put it in a wolf, and say, okay, we brought this species back to life.
So does that mean test tube babies aren't real? So does that mean test tube babies aren't real?
Yes.
Is that the stance you're making?
Yes.
Damn. All right, you heard it here, Foos.
I mean, for them to be real babies, they would need to have real fathers first.
All it takes is one flub and the entire fucking bit is dead. Yeah, so the subspecies of wolves that is classified historically as the direwolves were technically brought back through genetic modifications. I believe...
No, they weren't.
Yeah, my opinion on direwolves, dudes in suits high-fiving each other watching their lab wolf starve and thirst from lack of natural resources before getting run over trying to cross a 10-lane highway. Jesus fuck. Oh, fuck.
Thank you, Leza. Thank you, Leza.
But yeah, anyways, yeah. Like, they're technically back. There's no actual such thing as a direwolf. The subspecies of wolves that were classified as direwolves does exist. Can exist again. It's the same thing as, like, convergent evolution, where you, like, split off
Conversion...
and come back.
No,
that's
convergent. I thought
Yeah,
you were going to say conversion evolution, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure they pay for... Chick-fil-A pays for that.
What the fuck? But yeah, no, the whole thing is called convergent evolution. It could have happened naturally, actually. Which is one of the big reasons why I'm just like, yeah, direwolves are fucking back. Because, like, they're... You know how at every so many, like, centuries, there's just, like, a split in evolution with certain animals, like a new breed kind of comes out of nowhere. And, like, everybody's kind of weirded out by it, so they classify it as a totally different animal.
Yeah,
that's
like
kind of
Linux users.
Yeah, that's kind of... Wait, what? Anyways, it's similar to how there's a crustacean that did this. There's a crustacean that did this, where it like split off into something else and then converged back into the same crustacean. There was a bird that did it as well. So this is a thing that can actually happen.
It took you like 30 seconds.
I know. I was like, huh? Anyways, hi, hello everyone. Well, welcome to Joe blowing out the fucking mic of this entire intro stream.
Hello, everybody. I have chocolate chip cookies and lemonade. I'm having a good day today.
I've like watched your VU meter on your interface just stay in the red for the past entire fucking intro here. It's so fucking funny. Yet it all returns to carcinization. But yeah, I think it's really cool. Have you actually seen the picture of the wolf that they breeded out for that?
Loosely, yes. I've seen it
like,
pass by my timeline.
Visually, it looks like the world's most cutest direwolf.
Which makes me think, okay, how much animal eugenics went on to make this?
Probably a little too much, in my opinion. But at the same time, it like the whole document on it is saying like we were kind of on the edge of having it to begin with. Like it was apparently like going to happen eventually, anyways, because it was another convergent evolution sort of situation. And I'm like pantomiming a line going into another line, but y'all can't see it. Look it up, convergent evolution. There's like birds that do this shit too. Birds and insects that will like split off into entirely different birds, and then like return to the habitat that they came from originally, and immediately evolve right back to what they used to be. But no, I think it's cool. I think it's really, really adorable to see George Martin with a direwolf puppy in his arm and looking as pleased as punch. And it gave me a moment of gave me a moment of wanting to go dudes rock for that picture because he was just the happiest motherfucker I've ever seen. He's like, puppy. But yeah, where we last left off with Chrono Cross.
Yeah. More soft crashes than I care to admit. But also, we finally made it through the Dead Sea and through what I would say is one of the signature scenes of this game. The fight with Miguel.
Yeah.
Like, crashes aside, that's probably one of the scenes most people I talk to think of when they think of this game.
It's most definitely become that for me.
Yes, because of the mix of the mood, the music, the reveal that follows it. It's all just fantastic and blends together quite well.
The fact that the game more or less goes, you ain't shit, son, for a minute.
Oh yeah, no, the fact that he also just looks at you and goes, by the way, what did you think I was sitting here doing nothing? No, I was doing ab crunches these whole 14 years. I got on that jazzercise.
I was doing squats, doing push-ups.
I was doing those first-class soldier squats, buddy boy. And after we dealt with that, we went back to another world where apparently Lynx, still in Surge's body, is running helter-skelter across El Nido, just causing problems for some reason. I don't know why. It seems like maybe swapping bodies with another person put a crack in his sanity. Just a thought. And we infiltrated Viper Manor yet again to... Oop. There we go. Was finding my cursor, sorry.
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Also, yeah, no, we infiltrated Viper Manor again as Lynx, went through the sewers, beat up Orcha, beat up a bunch of soldiers, rescued Riddell, and got a cool cyborg party member that we're probably never going to use. Also, Pizza Close saying it still says Wild Arms 3 on our stream title. Right.
I fixed it. I'm sorry.
Good catch, Pizza Glow. Thank you.
Also, yeah, Pizza Glow, I heard about that. That is the biggest fucking power move EU could have ever made. And, give it a minute.
Yeah.
And, I'm pretty sure the US is not gonna fucking follow that one bit because, a lot of gambling organizations have lobbying now.
Now, if only they would stop slapping an 18+ on any video game with gambling of any sort.
Oh my fucking god, yeah, Balatro getting 18+ for no fucking reason.
Shout out to Local Thunk fighting that tooth and nail. 22.
Hold up. Go to the autosave, 2320.
Yeah, 2248.
Yeah, last save is the newest.
Yeah. There we go. So we have our boat back finally. Should we change our frame? We've had the Starkey frame for a while.
Yeah, I think now's a good time. I've had my fun with Starkey.
Because I wanted to do a new frame every stream, but the Starkey frame's just so fucking charming.
It's way too charming for its own good.
We already did Skullduggery. I don't think we did Shellfish.
We have not done Shellfish.
Let's do Shellfish for a little bit to celebrate being back in Homeworld.
Yeah, like it's saying, you see, Balatro costs money, and so the chances of whether you'll enjoy it or not is kind of like gambling. As Laziv regresses into a troglodyte and starts spitting and hissing acid.
Just becomes one of those giant frogs from Hell Comes to Frogtown.
God. Oh god, I forgot Karsh's voice. What else is new?
Dignified.
Oh. Surge. Is there something strange about this village? What's going on? People are gathering over there. Let's go find out what's up.
Okay. Everything's happening around here. Oh, it's just some soldiers getting beaten up. Carry on. Also, you can see that there were some consequences with the upscale of the visuals. One of those soldiers clearly looks like he's painted into the floorboards.
Oh my god, yeah, he looks like he's just fucking built into the ground.
He looks like he got Looney Tunes squashed into paper. Poor bastard.
Dude got fucking deleted. She took the time to paint him into the floor to remind them.
Poor soldier got turned into a smear.
Oh. Poor soldier? You need a small village like this.
It didn't stop him from poking their heads in Arnai one time. I remember Radius chased them out with a shoehorn.
It actually used to.
Oh my god. Was he like a master of improvised combat when he was with the Dragoons?
No, he quite literally just walked out of the door, screamed dual wielding, and just went to town.
Okay. Guess he can't do that anymore with his back problems.
That doesn't stop him. Anyways, something's odd about this. Who's that lady?
Isn't that the lady who runs the bar? What's she doing? You dare resist the Pore military! So what if I resist? Why don't you stop hiding behind your men and try to stop me yourself?
Oh yeah, this is the cool punch lady, that's right.
Yeah, this is not Tifa.
Yeah.
I'll make you regret that. Alright, you, go, seize that girl.
Yeah, but I killed your brother-in-law just like this!
Yeah.
What he said!
Don't talk back, this is a direct order. Get with it on the double.
I miss Salt and Pepper! You are your resistance. You should be more gentle and lady-like.
I need you to imagine that one scene from The Naked Gun of everyone simultaneously face-palming.
Oh, yeah, no. This
Just the CO face-palming, Lynx, Harl, and Karsh face-palming, all the villagers hiding in their homes are face-palming, and there's just this deafening silence before.
The boat mimicking off in the distance, his face-palming.
Oh! Did you see that? They actually animated a twirl on his gun flying to the floor.
Oh,
That's
hell yeah.
great. There, that'll teach you a lesson, oh great soldier man. Or do you need another round? Why, isn't this Sir Lynx? We cannot arrest this girl on our own. Please, help us, sir! There are more of you, but you're still no match for me. Leave this village now.
I gotta turn that down a little bit.
Yeah. And we now have a optional mid-boss fight. We can actually completely miss this.
Oh, but we missed out on her, don't we?
Yes, if you miss out on this fight, I believe you miss out on her as a character.
Yeah, so this is good.
So she's already pretty evasive. Even with stone weapons, strong attacks only have a 61% chance of hitting her, and Lynx has pretty good accuracy. I do think it's a bit of a shame that we've gone this far in the game and we've only had like one punch girl. Come on, what are we doing here?
Sorry, peanut butter cookie occupied my brain for a minute there. Damn. I feel like this game came out in a time where everybody was figuring out how to handle a punch girl. So
yeah,
it's only partially forgiven.
Like this was back in the days when it was something they were trying to do, but not nearly as common, of having a gender equal ensemble among party members, where you would sometimes have it be half and half, but other times it would be like, if there were 8 party members, it would be like a 5-3 split.
My brain just had the worst fit of rot happen when I saw Harl again.
What?
I was about to go, are you ready for my clown attack?
Let it die. 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 Okay, but what if I made a game that had a punch girl, but its punch is in fruit punch? He heals you with a refreshing fruity liquid.
I'd take that. That still makes her a punch girl. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, we already have stuff like chemists and stuff in older Final Fantasies. You could make one who's just a mixologist who heals people with refreshing beverages.
Yeah, she just starts, and she calls everything punch. It doesn't matter whether or not it's actually punch. Also, God, me making that joke, making the clown attack joke, had me thinking of that one line. My name is David. I have a ball.
I don't know how much of that was like cultivated shitpost, and I don't want to know.
I feel like if I knew whether or not it was a cultivated shitpost, that would ruin the entire appeal of the song.
Exactly.
I don't want to know. Oh, he got painted on the floor too. Oh, fuck.
No, it was the other guy. That guy is a model. He probably has a chance of getting out of here with some resuscitation. Masterful work, Sir Lynx. I knew we could count on you, sir. Please, thank you for your troubles. Please, leave the rest to us. We will take her into custody and sentence her at headquarters.
Wait, I order you to return your troops to the headquarters.
I just imagine, like, Surge as Lynx raising a hand, opening his mouth. Harl talks.
Harl just being the mouthpiece for him.
Just scowls.
We will take care of this girl. This village will be under Sir Lynx's command until further notice. Report that back to higher command.
But that'll be too much trouble for...
Didn't you hear? This is an order from your superior officer. If you disobey, you will be court-martialed. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. We will gather the troops and head back to headquarters at once, sir. Apparently news travels slow in this part of the island. They didn't hear Sir Lynx as a quote-unquote traitor. You say that you're really Surge, even though you're in a different body. I don't know what happened, but you need to get back to your true self. Or at least stop watching surreal dark comedies from 1999.
You need to get back to your body. It cuts to Surge doing the cat grooming thing. Huh?
Don't go through a little waist-high closet on a 7.5 floor office.
Oh god, I don't remember what Ted's voice was.
Well, with a name like Ted.
Oh, right. I cannot believe it. It is possible that is it possible that such a thing could occur?
Oh, there's the vertigo.
Hey, whoa, dude, hey, whoa. Even you should not get up so soon.
Are you alright? Even though you're slowly becoming more and more Australian. No, fuck it.
I mean, Surfer Bro is already halfway there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Even though you're a more trained fighter, you should refrain from pushing yourself too hard.
I'll be fine. Oh, but I almost bit the big one this time.
At least I'm not doing an offensive Australian accent.
Looks like I'm in need of more training. Oh, that hurts.
She just starts doing push-ups on the spot, walks up to Surge and punches him in the arm.
She starts doing that like leg stretch thing where you lift your leg up from behind you, so you squeeze them together. As proof you're really Surge when you regain your true form, I'll lend you this brooch. You get the sapphire brooch. Or brooch. No, it's brooch.
Both are technically correct, just dialects. Orla, is that your sister's?
So what you're saying is this game is a reenactment of Freaky Friday meets Face Off, with a little bit of being John Malkovich.
I mean,
we're not having to deal with the possibility of one of us having sex in the other's body. It's alright. For now. Listen, Surge, promise me this. When you successfully regain your true form, come visit me.
Can we take a minute to acknowledge how retroactively ridiculous Face Off is, and ended up being not
retroactively?
Hold up, and being not as retroactive recently? Because reconstructive facial surgery can pull that off now.
I guess.
Like, it seems ridiculous then up to, like, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, whoa, hold up.
It's sort of like how one of the point of 60-minute photos sort of falls to the wayside with the advent of digital technology with photography. All right, so that set that up for later.
Which is funny because a lot of photo print shops now double as like just print shops. Like if they didn't adapt to like, hey, I need to give you this JPEG so you can print it on a glossy thing. Like, those companies are dead.
I wish there was an Easter egg where you would just keep doing this and this kid would actually just stop and go over to the railing.
The kid falls over and you can take a shovel from her shop. Just changes your name to Thief. We need to play Link's Awakening really fucking bad.
You've mentioned it more than a few times.
Quite a few times. It's on the list. I just gotta figure out a good time to do it. Because, like, I unironically love Link's Awakening. The remake is amazing.
Yeah, I've heard good things, except for the crane game physics.
Oh, yeah, fuck the crane game thing, but that's gonna make funny content, let's be real.
We're gonna get quite a few characters in short order here, so before I forget, I'm gonna take some stuff off of Harl, because I am gonna give those characters a time to shine. Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm about to say, is she about to be removed from the party?
Well, she's gonna be benched by us, yes, because we're going to get a lot of characters. Like, a lot of characters.
No, that's fair.
Play Link's Awakening, have to play Oracle of Seasons and Ages. I've never played those games, so I would be interested.
Oracle of Seasons and Ages is also on the list, but I think that's going to be Parn's thing, because Parn has a lot of fond memories of those two.
Yeah.
And I also need to have Switch Online. So, if y'all want to fund that, go right ahead, please. Oh, hold!
Oh, no, not again, not again, not again, not again.
Hey, Cramps.
No, Radius, he's not... I mean, he's not Lynx.
So you mean to tell me that you really are Serge?
Yes.
Neat.
Except for the part where my penis has fur on it.
That's not information I needed to know.
It's not information I want to live with.
And you decided now of all times to share it with everyone here in this room, one with a child that, quite frankly, we don't know her age yet.
I'm 12.
You said that in front of a 12-year-old.
I'm having a day. Just like Zoa's just having a moment of, I'm glad I'm wearing this tin helmet so no one has to see how hard I'm cringing.
He's cringing so hard that the metal starts contorting.
It starts like folding in on him like a Muppet head. Like, yeah, no, actually, just Zoa just turning around, making that one Kermit the Frog face with that little girl who went off topic singing ABCs.
Oh.
That clip is so cute,
Just
by the way.
Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That clip is so adorable, just the way they kept going with it and trying to keep it on track.
This is hard to take in so suddenly, but I do not sense evil. Lynx's evil within you.
You ever see that 3D rendered head that just implodes on itself like it ate the strongest essence of a lemon? Yes,
that's,
I believe
that's the other thing that I think about when it comes to cringing.
I love that. I believe that's from a collection of like 3D renders an artist did that were all about subverting expectations.
Or no, it's hyper exaggerated expressions.
Yes.
For a college project turning into an art project.
Yeah, I remember seeing that back on Tumblr pre-enshittification. I wonder if someone saved those.
I mean, I'm sure our friend Piffle has them.
I would hope so.
Piffle kind of is that it like exists as that bizarre Tumblr archive that you didn't know about.
Yeah, like how she talks about, hey, did you know about that guy who was really good at Photoshop, but he had a weirdly specific fetish involving eating hair?
What?
Did you never hear her talk about that?
No! Oh my god!
You should ask her sometime.
Like, she knew about me bringing up that dude who was really insistent on Gudra being a specific gender, so much that they turned into that person's entire personality.
Oh my god.
Like, that apparently got around really aggressively. I'm not used to the one being pursued.
Oh, shoot. Hold on.
What?
Which button? I think I accidentally hit... There we go. I completely forgot that, because it was the select button, but there's no select button on this, that... Boop, boop, boop.
Was it the touchpad or the share button?
Share button.
Okay.
You just change who's the party leader by one step. I adore when someone develops a professional level skill purely to scratch an unusual itch.
Absolutely.
That's kind of why Toby got into game dev, is he had a literal fever dream and wanted to make a fictional ending he saw real. Sir, it's right. I'm sorry for everything.
You're too cute to be the killer doll, Marcy.
What? Are you trying to pick a fight with me, Harl?
I'm sure defeating this Marcy will be a cinch.
You...
Let's fight, no?
That's enough. We have a patient here.
Viper just like coughs up like a weird bloody loogie.
Not even a bloody
he's doing
loogie.
that
He just
again.
coughs up like half of a fucking pomegranate. He's like,
Everyone's just like, oh, false alarm.
Good, okay.
Nah, 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 nah.
Bitch.
she just goes, just without a beat, just goes, bitch.
Oh, you telling me I'm too vulgar around kids? Look at you.
I'm not the one who talked about the fuzzy penis around a child.
That's enough. We have a patient here. Marcy picks them up off the bed and starts using him as an improvised weapon. You have an interesting way of cheering someone up. Thank you kindly for everything, Serge. I've heard much of what has happened. We cannot allow Lynx to carry on like this.
Her art almost looks like she's wearing glasses.
It kind of does, but it's just like the eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Or would it be eyeshadow when it's in that position?
Yeah, it's still eyeshadow.
I think glasses would work with her though, considering she's like got a snake theme and all. And they have like kind of glassy eyes, don't they?
Kind of, sorta.
Yeah. I owe you a debt of gratitude, so I would like to fight alongside you. I may be inexperienced in battle, but I hope you'll find me helpful. And there's her portrait in full, so you can better see the eye thing.
Yeah.
She's plot important. I'm not gonna change it.
Yeah, about to say, she's plot important. We can't change that.
You seem very tired. Yes. I recommend that you rest. Would you like to rest? Yes.
They
yes.
just push a Viper out of the bed.
Yep.
Sleep in these beds!
Oh! That
What the-
escalated quickly. Oh, for a minute.
I have come.
You look much better, Daddy.
I'm sorry to worry you. Oh, thanks to you, Marcy. Sorry to trouble you like this. Looks like I worried everyone as well.
Show your face, Lynx. Your 9 lives are up.
I recognize that voice. Indeed.
Wait, what? No, I don't recognize it. It was just text. Who? Oh.
It's a kid with 1 D.
Wait, Serge! Oh my god, all of this fucking tonal whiplash
Yes.
of my throat.
Just all. Imagine this game getting proper voice acting with all these dialects, by the way.
Ugh.
It's like, holy shit. Oi, Lynx, today's the day I finish you off. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What are you doing, Monsieur Lynx? She is mon enemy. And she's not the kid you know.
Oh, well, I guess I probably.
Yeah.
Yes, she is indeed kid.
Oh my god, that's what you think I sound like?
Oh, come on, I had to do an Ashley impression.
Oh, come on.
You know, Wild Arms, the other stream that...
Come
Anyways.
on. At least you're taking good care of my skin. I thought you were going to just, like, sit there through the dead of night and get bags.
I mean, a little bit, but... Anyways.
You haven't been eating cashews, have you?
I said anyways.
Oh. Drop the controller trying to open my cookie.
I hope the controller's okay.
It
your
is.
foot okay?
Yes.
But-
I'm more worried about my cookie, though. Big chocolate chip cookie. It's delicious.
Like that's a very light and very flimsy controller. That controller's gonna fucking die. It already has drift.
Yeah, but my cookie, though.
Yeah, your cookie's fine. Still in
Yeah.
your lap.
Yeah, and it's gonna be delicious.
About to throw mine in the microwave here in a bit.
However, right now, you are...
Yeah, you never had a warmed up cookie in the microwave?
No, actually, once. You did that for me. But it's like, with soft cookies, sure, yeah, I can see it.
Peanut butter needs to be a little bit softer.
Anyways, however, right now, you were the one who was Lynx. I am Serge. Once our roles were reversed, so were our problems. To her, killing you will avenge Luca.
I saw the slowdown was on. Hold on. He was just talking at half speed for a moment because Lynx was disassociating.
It just like fucking Link Surge's voice is just the fucking Animal Crossing but like slowed down so you can tell that it's just like a voice sounding out every single syllable.
Yeah. Link's out here with a horror last look. Just got hit with Radical 6, no big deal.
Right?
You're right, kid.
Yeah, I'll put an end to Lynx today. And avenge Luca.
Serge, I think we better retreat for now.
To where?
I don't know, in the tree?
Give it up. We have this shack completely surrounded. There is no way you can escape. Never mind the intricate... Oh. Okay, never mind. There's your answer.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Fargo with the big damn rescue.
Serge, hop on this fat bird!
Oh, I should have expected the fat bird.
Well,
I never should have let that box unchecked on my insurance.
Well, damn. They got away. Anyway, this is only the beginning of everything.
He's just like, this is the second worst thing that's happened to me today. What's the first? The fact that this body's 17, so I can't drink.
Oh no, cheese! Will this be the long one again?
You better give me that cheese wheel more. Yeah.
I hope you can hear those.
I can.
Okay.
I can.
Good work there, Paulie.
Fargo out here with the extraction from the hot zone. That's why they call him Mr. Fahrenheit.
Oh my god, yeah, no. We were... I tried not to do a Freddie Mercury voice, because I don't know how Freddie sounds when he's talking normally.
Yeah.
But...
It's been a while since I heard some interviews with him.
yeah.
Yeah, and the others are safely aboard.
Good, good. I did recently get reminded that Michael Jackson was hyping up Eddie Van Halen though, when he was on stage for Beat It. Like, there's a story behind Michael Jackson doing that.
Really?
Yes.
Sadly reminiscing on past times.
Yup.
Oh yeah, that time that I turned her down so that I could be with my childhood sweetheart from another dimension. That was fun. But it's funny they give you that one when that's what happened in our run.
Oh, is this auto progression?
No, I'm just like not bothering to read these because I don't remember how I did them exactly.
No,
But it's like, this is all past dialogue. Also really funny because that one played in the dream sequence. We didn't see that one in real.
Which makes you question whether or not the dream sequence was real.
Hmm. Oop.
Sorry about that.
Surge staring off into space, and Kid is just below him in the ship as he looks off like he's missing his wife.
I miss my wife, guys. I miss her a lot.
You knew her for like 3 days. I miss her a lot. What island that's supposed to be off in the distance? Kind of looks like Sky Dragon Isle.
Sage,
Oh.
tell me, what is the most important thing in your life? Ask yourself what you can do and what you need to do in order to retain it. If not you, then whom? If not now, then we. Right?
All right. Anyway, back to gameplay.
I'm gonna step away real quick.
All right. We gonna do a BRB then?
How far are we in? 41 minutes? Yeah, we'll do a quick ad break actually,
Okay.
because I get this distinct feeling we are gonna be. Oh, I don't have the view thing on. One moment.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Okay. Get a little wistful here as we wait.
There into the distance.
You can almost hear the ocean calling back to you.
The timing of that and me hearing somebody scream "fuck" at the top of their lungs on another stream is really funny.
See, before we developed the telegraph, that's how people communicated overseas.
Shouting the word "fuck" at each other.
And letting the ocean waves carry them across.
That's why when you pull up a shell to your ear, occasionally you can hear it faintly. Fuck.
Anyways, be right back right quick. I'm alone. Listen to my voice. Oh, that's something a little bit. By the way, those who can see, hopefully these ad breaks haven't been like too intrusive. Like, I'm open to feedback, and if it feels like it's detracting from the stream itself, do not hesitate to let me know. I will make the adjustments as needed. Alright, carry on.
All right, we good?
Yep. No, I softened it a little bit. Softened enough where it's a lot more eatable. Ah.
Don't mind me just casually downloading the new Vampire Survivors update during the break.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I heard you had your phone, and I'm just like, but at the same time.
You were the one who told me that they did the one thing I thought was the natural progression after collaborating with Konami to do the big Castlevania thing, which was, what if they got a Square Enix property? And they got a Square Enix property.
They got a Square Enix property.
Specifically Saga, which is kind of one I was hoping in the back of my head for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we walk in on some old man Yowie?
Apparently, damn.
Boy, man, let's settle this score once and for all. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, all is forgiven when Vampire Survivors comes around. And honestly, like I set myself up for it anyways, so.
Yes.
Is that you, sir? Virgo, our duel is over, or our duel will have to wait. I need to have a talk with Surge. Have it your way.
I'm gonna go have a smoke. It's my ship. I can smoke inside whenever I want.
I'm gonna go smoke a big fat boof.
I'm shocked how much love they put into the Saga Vampire Survivors thing. The only thing that surprised me more is that they didn't put some Romancing Saga 2 characters in there because of that remake, which is also really good. If you've wanted to play a Saga game but been intimidated, Revenge of the Seven is a very good starting point. Anyway.
Marco out there smoking big fat doinks in Amish.
I mean, living out at sea, he probably just gets that shit fresh off of some uncultivated island.
Right. Yeah, there's a good chance the patch may have been in development before they know.
Fair enough. And it's also like, while Romancing Saga 2 is more in vogue, Emerald Beyond is the newest installment.
Yep.
Surge, Lynx has headed to the Sea of Eden.
And I gotta la vida, honey. I was sitting on that.
We must do everything in our power to prevent him from obtaining the frozen flame. I shall lend a hand. We must put a stop to him. Clown, be gone.
And just like that,
Bugger.
General Viper has joined our party.
Came at a pretty good time, though. He's just like, yeah, we need to stop the dude.
Oh my god, I just realized something. I know I said I didn't want to change, like, canon characters' names. I think we have the space to literally make his name General Viper, though.
Do it!
Okay. Let's see.
Nope.
Oh,
One
no.
short.
Wait. There we go. Good enough.
Personally, I would have done Jin.Viper, but that's fine. No, you're good. You're good. General Viper.
Really? You sound kind of passive-aggressive when you say it like that.
I have cookie in my mouth, and my brain is slowly pivoting his voice to be the,
I mean,
the fucking, Elmer Fudd, Dr. Light.
I mean, we could also do it like old school text limits where it's just there's no space. It's General Viper as if all one word.
We could do it like that.
Yeah, see? Like Game Boy game text limitations. You know what?
General Viper, for some reason, General Viper is like tickling me in the worst way possible because I'm thinking of like this white guy that's trying to be in, or this old white guy trying to be in. So instead of just being called Viper, he's called Viper, and he's like,
Oh,
I am
God.
hippin' with the kids.
that old guy who's a little too enthusiastic to hit the A minor theme and not like us.
It's either that or the guy who goes on to record the fucking Scruff McGruff rap album and then proceeds to turn around 10 or 20 years later and turns it into a punk rap album.
Oh my god. Okay,
No,
yeah. Well,
okay, hold up. Have you heard that shit though?
That's a real anecdote.
It is real. It is so fucking good though.
Oh my.
There's a Scruff McGruff like rock or punk rap album. It's like, it's just a cover of all the old songs by, I think, one of the dudes that was originally in the costume. And, like, it's really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
I want his desperation to fit in to be embarrassing, but the instant you ask him to be in a rap battle, he clears everyone effortlessly. Yeah, he's like, just, He's just breaking out fucking, like, 19th century English in the middle of his fucking, like, insults. And you're just like, oh, shit? Oh, fuck?
Yeah. It's almost like to be a good rapper, you have to have a good handle on English. Who knew? Because, like, Kendrick Lamar has a damn Pulitzer Prize. You mean to tell me he hasn't actually hit the thesaurus once or twice? That got a bigger laugh out of you than I expected.
Dude.
Okay.
God, what the hell? Hey, Sid, that'll help you out too. You saved me life twice already. Sorry, I got a cookie in my mouth. Give me a minute.
I thought you were smoking. How did you get cookie dough in your mouth from that?
It's not cookie dough. Sometimes you just have a little bit of cookie in your pocket. It's wrapped up. It's all fine. It was
That
ready to go.
sounds
It was
like
made.
it would combo horribly with the tobacco.
It does. But that's how much I hate myself.
Oh. Oh, there's a story there.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I can't sit around and ignore the situation.
And now Fargo joins our party. Because why not?
Yeah, we're just gonna call him, Fargo and not Fargo the movie, which is what I was
Yeah.
gonna suggest.
Or Fargo Mercury. Oh god, I just had a thought. Is the text handler going to put General in front of General so we get General Viper?
I hope so!
I hope so too.
Oh, that would make the entire stream.
I'll do what you later. Once we put an end to this situation, you're mine. Very well.
Very well. I will not run from you. I will be happy to accept
Oh
your
god, he got a concussion.
challenge. Sorry, I had to test the idea of the Elmer Fudd Dr. Light.
Yeah.
I might commit to that. Oh my god, we're getting like 5 people. What the
We're
fuck?
coming too. I hope you're okay. That's okay with you. Yep, and now Marcy joined our party. And it doesn't even stop the fanfare because it's in such short order.
I too would like to help. There's no point in my not fighting. Thus his name, Miss Riddell. Accept this gesture as my token of appreciation.
He holds out a little creamer cup.
Okay, there's something very... Yes, no, shut up. I already know.
Oh, no. We were on different pages.
What?
I was hoping you would call him Macho Man Zoa. If it fits. But you know what? No. Leave it in all caps. You're good.
Yes, because this has been like an ancient running joke with any time you write Zoa's name, you write it in all caps. It's like that old forums joke of whenever you are talking about Brian Blessed, you have to write his name in all caps with like several exclamation points at the end because he's that much of a magnificent ham.
Sheesh, the next thing you know, we're going to be recruiting the boat itself into the party. Shall we be on our way, Serge?
Also, Malkin confirming, when I played this game years ago, I named him all cap Zoa. Like, I think even on some fan wikis, he is all caps. And that is the level of solidarity in this. I did not want to break that.
No.
You have to understand.
No, you're good. I get it, man. I get it. Like, you convinced me.
Also, goddamn, Riddle's like only 1 point in Magic away from Harl, and she's like one of the best casters in the game. I forgot how good Harl can be, actually.
Hey, like 5 new fucking party members at this point. Wait, 5, 6? No, 6.
Yeah, because we got Orcha last stream, we got Karsh before him, we would have gotten Zoa at the same time, it was just a matter of who we get first. We got Zoa as a package deal with Marcy, and then we got General Viper and Fargo.
God damn, they're making up for fucking gaps.
Oh, yeah, are they? We are back up to the roster size we had pre-body swap, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. Oh yeah, and we have Precious Starboy here.
Shame this shit ain't like Suikoden, where we just get like one fight where it's just all of our party members fighting at once.
Yeah, or where it's like a party system that doesn't enforce 3 characters with the hero as a necessary fixture. That means that you have more flexibility with your party comp.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Oh yeah. Like, once I got used to it, I actually loved how Xenoblade 3's combat
it
flow
worked
mid-late game.
amazingly. I'm just, like, the only complaint I have about Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is the cacophony of voice lines going off at once.
Yes, but it's like, at the same time, would it be a Xenoblade game without those?
Like, I was fully
You're not answering my question.
Look, I'm not going to answer that question. I was fully expecting, like, at some point, someone to sneak in a voice line going, Ryan, Schultz, Ryan, Schultz, Ryan, Schultz. And then one of the characters off in the battlefield going, me!
The funny thing is, they do actually allude to that in the DLC. There's actually a reference to Gem Man's stall.
I need to get around to playing that.
Yeah.
I heard it's actually really good.
It is fantastic. It's like such a magnificent way to end off the entire storyline they've done. I don't get people who think that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is just propped up on fan service. Those people are Delulu.
Not. Those people need to fucking chill.
Yes. Oh yeah, Harl, what are you doing here? You weren't in the party. Also, notice the very different environment we have here compared to Death's Door.
Can I take a minute to point out that there's, like, statues that we're seeing here?
If you didn't point it out, I would have.
There's like 6 statues. One of them looks like a dragon.
These 2 here look like they're praying.
Yeah, like the 2 on the sides. There's like 4 on the sides total. There's 2 on each side that looks like it's praying. The one that you were just in front of. Go for one.
This one?
No.
This one.
Up. The north.
up.
One of the 2. One of the north 2.
This
one looks like a dragon just like exhaling, and the other one looks like a knight like just bearing
this
its
guy.
blade.
Like, very sort of, like, cathedral/Greco-Roman, make of them. And you can't make out the full details, but you still get a good bit enough that piques your interest, and I love it. It's a very different feel from Death's Door, especially because that one had a lot of blues and pinks. This has a lot of greens and golds in it.
Oh, yo, there's 2 more at the bottom.
Yeah, you see?
Whoa! I'm being
Like,
freaked out by this a little bit.
I love this
This is
so
some Dark Souls
much.
shit.
I am so glad this artist still got work with Bait and Kaitos.
Are you
Or
sure
artists,
you
I
don't
think it
want
was
to
more
stream
than
that?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. Like, genuine, that was the genuine question. Are you sure?
Yeah,
Because you go on about pre-rendered all the time, and that's like the last pre-rendered game ever made.
I mean, I respect it from a distance. I don't fuck with cards.
I would have been in control for it.
Okay. Well, if you would have been in control, that would have been different, because it would still fit into my appreciating from a distance, because the other thing is also, like, real talk, if it's a system I don't like, I get self-conscious about engaging with it, because I feel like it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy.
No, you're good. You're being upfront about it. Like, instead of like rolling a bit, you're actually just being upfront, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, where it's like, I would much rather someone be at the helm who understands the system and is willing to engage with it while I just sit there and appreciate it.
I'm gonna see what Parn wants to if Parn wants to either tag it in for it or for one of the 2 games, or we do both games.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna sort that out, and that after 7 max, which will be after 6, we'll consider that.
Also, Zoa asking the real questions here. How do we get through this shit?
You know how we get through here.
You wish to know? The place is called the Pearly Gates.
So we have Death's Door and we have the Pearly Gates.
This used to be the only entrance to the city of Eden. However, legend says no one has been able...
Oh my god, I can't do this accent forever.
Thankfully, you won't have to do it for too much longer.
I'm trying my hardest.
She is being benched, don't worry.
No one has been able to see it approach since the dragon sealed the evil flame.
Take a swig of your yerba, see if that helps you.
No, it's just like, that was the worst it's ever been in all of our dialogue.
I feel like it's because of some of the rhotic and non-rhotic elements running together when you're not, like, someone who does French accents that much.
Alright, give me a moment.
Yeah.
Going from, like, high to, like, a gravelly, not really gravelly, but, like, a pitchy low.
Yes.
And how are we supposed to get in?
You need the powers of the dragon sealed at the flame. You must break the seal of the pearly gate with relics from each of the 6 dragons.
Link, shouldn't you be talking about this instead of me? Never mind, I got it. Relics, break the seal.
Oop. I accidentally hit the touchpad.
You mean here?
Just Zoa had a moment where he just like stood up too fast and everything was all blue and there were like the little.
No, he just felt his helmet lift like half an inch. He was like, "Is it coming off? Oh God!" like he's fucking. Was it Yagi from Fist of the North Star?
Joggy, yeah. Where it's like he has to keep it on to compress his head so the Hokuto Shinken doesn't cause it to blow up.
Yeah.
Non, the true gate is the Sea of Eden. To the Sea of Eden is not here. It is in the other world where the dead sea lies.
Well, lied. Past tense. Just Surge nervously sweating as he remembers the giant explosion they caused.
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to find? Or so where are we supposed to find the 6 dragons?
Well, if you go to your local magic shop and you're willing to pay for some booster packs.
You will find them scattered around both worlds, perhaps tucked into some Pokemon card machines. I hear that the Evolving Skies has really good drop rates.
Somebody off in the distance. No, it doesn't.
They will be easy to find with all the legends about dragons throughout the islands. Oh, and Monster Links. The other Monster Link disguises is already into here.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
That is because his appearance is out of search.
What do you mean?
Even if you are able to get all 6 dragon relics, you will not be able to make inside as Monster Links.
What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to climb to the top of the ropes and wrestle the statues down to the ground?
What, are we going to do a Hell in a Cell match and the winner gets my body?
No, we're going for a Money in a Bank match where we climb to the top and get the briefcase down.
I don't think there's a surgery that I could pay for to do that, Zoa.
Have you seen yourself? You're a nimbly little kitty cat. You can climb from roof to roof and get that suitcase in a heartbeat.
Oh my god. Just Riddle, just putting on her politest smile. He does this. He does this.
He does this a lot. Like, look, if you're just a little bit patient with him, he's very respectful.
He doesn't.
He's really into wrestling. After he saw Randy Savage, he's not been able to put down that impression ever since.
Every day is a work shoot with him, isn't it?
It's just look, like at least he's not into the Vince McMahon stuff, okay? Just count your blessings. Count your blessings.
Or Hulk Hogan.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Oh,
I would have disowned him on a heartbeat.
Daily reminder, fuck Hulk Hogan, by the way.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Is that all I can tell you? Now it's my turn to ask one question.
Okay.
Monsieur Links, if you had to choose between the world or moi, which would you choose?
Without missing a beat, Lynx goes, world.
Exactly.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
If it were me, I would have just said both. And if she debated me, I would have said, I don't care. I pick both. I refuse the nature of the question.
Okay, los dos.
like that one guy who was asked about LGBT rights or economic stability. I can have both.
Yeah, this is fucking... Do a little bit of... It's possible. Honestly, I think it would have hurt the most if something came out about John Cena. I'm sorry, but the fact that something hasn't come out about John Cena is very surprising considering his actual behavior.
Yeah.
He's a bit of an egotistical dude.
He's a bit egotistical, he's a bit Mr. Status Quo, but that's the worst I've heard of him.
Yeah, like, I get this feeling something's gonna come out and it's gonna be the least surprising thing ever.
Yeah, where it's, like, still disappointing, but not nearly as bad as some other wrestlers
Like,
out
I don't think his career will get canceled by it.
No.
But it would definitely be like... And you talk shit about Roman Reigns.
And especially after the shit with how people reacted to his heel turn was like incredible. It was incredible.
I didn't actually see it.
Like, the way that this man can, like, turn off the babyface in live television is genuinely impressive.
I mean, he's an actor at the end of the day. Like,
Oh, yeah, no. He is a genuinely fairly good actor. That's why he was in the pivotal film of the aughts, the Fred movie.
I was hoping you'd bring up like the one superhero movie he got to be in, which was Peacekeeper or whatever.
Peacemaker, which is the most non-comics people have cared about Peacemaker in a while.
I know.
Supposedly he does have some really cool stuff in the comics. I am not much of a comics
What's
person.
really fucking funny is people still regard Peacemaker as a Z-tier hero, even though honestly he's not that much of a Z-tier hero. He's like Marvel's. It was Marvel or DC?
I'm pretty sure he's DC.
Well, it was DC's analog to Captain America.
Yeah.
And it was like actually kind of a good analog at that. It's just the problem was it was an analog.
Yeah, he's definitely DC because I think he was in the James Gunn Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The better one.
The one without fucking oh my god, why am I forgetting his name?
Jared Leto.
Thank you, Jared Leto. You knew exactly where I was going with
Because
that.
unfortunately, he still has a career. He's in the new Tron movie.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Dude's in a fucking cult. Stop hiring him.
Oh yeah, the Idris Elba one.
God.
Why must I have to tell him such things? You are such an idiot, huh?
You should not let the intrusive thoughts win.
Hey.
You only get this scene if you recruit Starkey, by the way. You can, because you can put off recruiting him.
Fair enough. Got beat up in the Neutron movie, I would be so happy. So, same.
I misheard that, and I thought you were saying something about Jared Leto getting beaten up in a Gimmie Neutron movie, and I was 1,000% here for that.
I would watch that movie multiple times over. I do not like Jared Leto.
What's wrong? What's wrong, ho? Oh my god, I can't do the voice. What's wrong, ho? Give me a minute, give me a minute. This isn't out right. What's wrong, ho? The fluid is coming out of your eyes.
Oh, it's you, Starkey. There's nothing to worry about.
Are you sure it's not because you dropped your apple? It's something different.
I'd like to point out this scene only happens optionally, and someone at Squaresoft still took the time to give him this bespoke rocking on the railing animation.
Yo, he's a little fucking gleeby, a little gleeby. He's got to rock a little bit.
Yeah.
I already read that.
Starkey can tell Ho's makeup doesn't look the same today. Starkey don't think it's nothing like you at all. Why do you lie to me, Ho? I'm actually psychic, you know, fueled by apples, and I just had an entire bushel of them earlier.
Have you ever considered orange?
Fucking hell, wait, what's an orange? I thought that was just a color.
No, it's on fruit.
Holy shit!
Just hearing it echo through your phone with the voice effect.
The holy shit is where it fucking got me the most. It's like fuck. It's like Ill Will Press before he went fucking weird.
D'accord, okay. I guess I cannot fool you.
Oh yeah, you know you're right. He kind of was always weird, wasn't he? Before his weird became a little more on the sleeve.
Listen, Starkey, it's called Zetir. It's something that...
Oh my god, why?
It's something that flows from your eyes, a little bit natural, one must say, when you're all sad, or perhaps a little bit heartbroken.
water comes out from my eyes when you are sad. Are you sad so you can wash your face with tears?
Go to sleep, Starkey. And don't tell anyone I was crying. I'm dropping the French shit for a moment. If you tell somebody that I was crying, I'm dunking you in the water.
Holy shit, you're not actually French, are you?
No, that's my secret. I'm actually Belarusian.
I'm actually a little bit of Italian, but that's beside the point.
Starkey like promises. Starkey will promise not to tell anyone that you were crying. Wait a minute, crying means Harley is sad. But why?
Even though we are close, I cannot tell you that. You will find out eventually, Starkey, if that time ever comes. Every problem has a solution, I hope. So that's how a French person should be sounding.
Yeah.
Just a little soft, sweet spoken. Also, fucking like Starkey makes a promise, and you just hear off in the distance.
Yeah.
She was crying! She was crying!
Also, I'm pretty sure that crying explanation was slightly expanded compared to the PS1 original, because I don't remember her actually explaining what crying was in that much detail.
Yeah, no, I get this distinct feeling it was as well, because I've heard people talk about this game and the dialogue changes, and I'm just like, is that always the bad thing? And then seeing this, I'm just like, oh no, I can kind of see why some people would be a little upset.
Yeah. Also, notice something from this screen.
Yeah, she's out of the party. She's gone.
She holds the distinction of being the only temporary party member out of the game's roster of 45 characters.
Yeah. Hold up.
Dear Diary, you're not going to believe what I heard, and it's not about apples. It's about crying in oranges. I'm going to have an orange right now. Oh!
Oh my god. Little baby boy discovers citrus for the first time. Or is it more citron?
It's the full fucking pitch shift and the fact that I maintained the note perfectly, that when the voice filter went through, it sounded amazing.
It does. Okay. So at this point, we're basically thrown to the wolves, but we do have a couple of side things we can do. For one, if we come back to Viper Manor and we have Homeworld Norris in our party, the guards will suddenly forget the giant cat man who went around beating the crap out of half the garrison, and we can come back in.
Oh, shit.
Which is good, because there's some treasures we can grab here now.
Oh, I found out what the Catman do is from. The Critic.
The Critic?
Yes, it was from The Critic, apparently.
There's a switch.
Which is a show that's like partially lost to time now, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because Fox just refused to preserve like half of the masters for it. Wasn't that fucking John Lovitz that did the voice for the dude?
I think so. So we get a rainbow shell and Viper's venom. This is a unique sword that only Viper can use.
Doesn't look cool. Shame we can't view the model.
A special triple-bladed weapon used exclusively by General Viper.
Okay, so this bitch either...
What do you mean can't see the model? Look at this shit.
Oh, I was sitting here going, this bitch it better look like fucking Triadge's dagger, but this is just as fucking cool.
This is basically a bladed anchor on a sword hilt, and I love it.
This is the fucking weapon that you get in like Volume 4 of .hack for Orca. Yeah, don't do spoilers, because I'm still mostly blind from right now.
Yeah. Now we're going to swap him out.
Goodness gracious, I can't tell if somebody's listening to the same music we're listening to right now or what. That bass line on that car, you heard that, right?
Vaguely.
It was like very close to how this song's bass line is. I was like, hold up.
That's some live action remixing right there.
Is somebody actually unironically listening to the Chrono Cross soundtrack in their fucking car? Because fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good soundtrack for easy listening. You kidding me?
Yeah. There's a Ragnarok Online soundtrack for a private server that's great.
Yep, so you have to open this specifically with Zoa in the front, and you get his ultimate inherent death blow. Or inherent element, toss and spike.
Also, I'm sorry, Becky, I've been missing your chat messages there. My brain skipped a day and was going to say, sweet, it's time for crank sauce too. Is that what I named the stream today? Hold up. Oh, clap cramps. Crank sauce is going to be the next one, I guarantee you. Because that sounds fucking hilarious. Spoiler, Harley gets projectile vomit and then changes her name to Hurl.
God.
Oh, we are doing that girl dirty right now. She ain't in the party and she's getting fucking dunked on.
We're going full Mean Girls right now, and I kind of don't like it.
We kind of are.
No, I like it. What the fuck am I talking about? We love it. Next, we want Karsh in the party.
For his secret little box thing.
Yep, because if we come up here...
Citron got shut down. We talked about the Citron in one stream, didn't we? How it was the Citron's borderline the ancestor for like multiple different fruits.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, lemons occupy the same space as direwolves. They're technically not real.
It says, respect my behind.
Huh?
Respect my behind. What's hard to get about that? Respect my behind.
I don't get it.
There's a letter inside.
There's a good reason why we borrow the contents. If you want it back, come to the Isle of the Damned and bring Sir Karsh. Signed, Stolt and Pepor.
So they actually have an extended character arc and a side quest surrounding Karsh.
Yeah. What do Lord City gets up to?
Like, I feel like this game would have been much more widely positively received if the devs just had time to put more side content, because the little interactions that you do get from character to character can be fun.
Yeah.
But some of them feel more flat than I wish they had... a little too flat for my liking, and I wish they had more time to shine. Because, like, the idea of a side quest surrounding the two jokey mid-boss characters who Karsh is superior to is great.
We gotta respect Becky's behind.
Yeah.
Don't take tail. No take tail.
Alright, so there's a hint on how we can regain our get back our body. Also, there's a hidden door here.
Oh shit. Oh wait, isn't this another entrance we could have taken in Homeworld?
No, but this is something that we can only do for a certain period of time. There is actually a cutoff to doing this, so if we go down...
Let's do it now.
Hey.
Oh!
Doesn't this look familiar?
Man, this game is really not beating the direct sequel allegations.
I told you so, bitch!
What is this? Is this some kind of transport?
Look at this! Like, if you played the original Chrono Trigger, you'd already know, yes, that's Wise Man Balthazar. Like, no beating around the bush.
Yeah. Like, again, even though... Once again, even though this is not a direct sequel...
Yes, it is.
Hold up. Even though this is not a direct sequel, it is at least tangentially related to it.
Welcome. To take it. Use it. Boray's furnace frame.
If this was a direct sequel, like people were wanting it to be, it would have been more Chrono going on his adventures, or an ancestor of Chrono.
Yeah, like his and Marl's kid or something.
This is the kind of sequel that you would regard, like, this is the kind of sequel thing that would be like Children of Mora, where it's not actually like them, but the people around them that you're sequeling on.
It feels closer to like what you would call a Gaiden game.
Yes, actually, that's a much better one.
Yeah, change your name. So,
Change the name.
just like the new that you could find in prehistory, this guy lets you change anyone's name at any time.
Nice.
It is actually kind of a cute detail that they use a similarly designed monster as a stand-in for the new.
Yeah, I mean, once again, so have I talked about the fan theory of why people have treated this game as a direct sequel?
No.
So people, I know for sure this is not correct because it's like the more I dug into it and the more we played into it, the more it feels like those people were really fucking reaching. But
Oh, shit.
You good?
Yeah, it was just my cookie almost hit the floor.
Oh. More or less, I'm just gonna say this up front. People were speculating that Surge was Scala's ancestor or some shit.
Huh?
Yeah, like the whole connection with like Luca being actual Luca and not, Luca proper, and connecting Surge as like the Surge or Kid as like the child of Scala or some shit. And God, I need to actually find that old fan theory. It was like fucking reaching. Like
Yes, because here's the problem with that. Chrono Trigger already heavily implies, if not outright states, that Marl and the Guardia Royal line are descendants of Charlotte.
Yeah. And it's like, how do I put this? It borders on Sans is Ness, where like the reaching is so hard and so desperate that you're waiting for them to just say it outright.
Yeah.
Where this feels more like this is the results of time meddling instead of like actual, oh, because X and Y is alive in this timeline, that means the balance of like blah de blah de blah.
Yeah.
It's like, no. Oh god, I remember now. Okay, the fan theory of why this is a sequel is because Surge is a direct descendant to Shala, and Kid is a direct descendant to Magus. And because those two exist on separate timelines, them crossing over causes, like, the two timelines to stop being a future and past, and it that'll never not be funny.
Yeah.
It causes the timelines to stop being a future and past, and instead a parallel. When the game's been up front with you outright, it's like these two timelines are just what ifs.
Yeah, they are two lost pieces of a puzzle to each other.
Yeah.
They are complements.
In, like, I'm trying to remember what all the other shit was. The website's long fucking gone. But, like, it was a lot of fucking reaching. And, like, something about Starkey being a fucking, which at the time I didn't know who Starkey was, and I was like, who the fuck is Starkey? And, like, Starkey being in one timeline implies that aliens been hopping between the two timelines, causing further damage or some shit. And I'm just, like, as I read that, I'm just like, man, Chrono Cross is a weird-ass fucking game. And now that I've seen it, I was like, man, they were fucking reaching. Holy shit.
Yeah. But you are right that Chrono Cross is a weird game, just not in the way that person made it sound.
Okay. Full disclosure, the Squall is dead theory about Final Fantasy VIII does not come without some level of merit. It's not
Yes, it does.
canon, but boy fucking howdy do they make you feel like it could be.
No, they don't.
Well, there's some implications in one of the cutscenes where the fucking space helmet blows up and shit.
Yeah, but that's the montage in the end game when he's in the weird wibbly wobbly time
Yeah,
place.
where like the actuality of it is like Squall is less dead and just more Ultimatia's plaything at this point, or at that point.
Not only that, there was some stuff left out of the dub where it basically said that when you get lost in the corridors between time, your memories get fucked with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you. What do I want to give you?
Which is funny because you don't get these weird reaching ass fucking fan theories for Final Fantasy VII, as far as I'm aware.
Which is interesting because 7 feels like it's like made for that because of how much more surreal it can be in places.
Like everything I've seen about 7 has just been like, why have nobody been like going, is Sephiroth actually Jenova? And it's sort of like, technically you're right.
I think it's also because a lot of that is better documented, where it's like the answer to that is Sephiroth Jenova? The answer is not really. He's using Jenova as a meat puppet.
Oh, Malcolm bringing up the one thing that I have heard.
The connection from 10, 2, and 7.
Yeah.
Because there is a character in 10-2 named Shinra, who is voiced by Bobby Hill in the English dub, by the way. And he mentioned harvesting the life stream as a power source as a semi-joking reference to Mako energy.
Yeah, that's not canon.
Or no, because life stream's what it's called in 7. The far plane.
Yeah. Which, the live stream has kind of been like a weirdly half-consistent present object in a lot of Final Fantasies, actually.
Well, it's also stuff like Leyline's Dragon Stream stuff anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mind you, full disclosure, like, I'm not disrespecting anybody with a fan theory, because that shit's, like, a lot of the time, it's really fucking imaginative, and I will never dog somebody for being imaginative. It's just like, there's a point where you should sit there and go, am I reaching, though?
Yes, like, I don't want to dunk on people for being imaginative, but there are a lot of times where it feels like people really trying to see gaps that aren't there because they don't fully understand things like surrealism.
Yeah.
Or abstraction.
Now, there was one fan theory that I did see of the that painted world we were in earlier in the game, of that being, like, the replacement for the end of time. And I'm just like, no, I can actually kind of see that, because the end of time
I can
is very
kind of
nebulous.
see, actually, yes. yes.
Like, you got, like, ripped out of a very specific spot in time, and you have nowhere to fucking go right now.
Yes.
That
like,
makes a lot of fucking sense.
I can vibe with that, yes, absolutely.
Like, that area is not explained.
It is not explained at all. Everything is left up for you to decide, unless there's some statement in Ultimania I'm forgetting.
And I would, honestly, if there was a statement in Ultimania, I feel like somebody would have corrected us at this point. But, like, the painted world just being, like, this weird self-contained thing and being like, what if this is the end of time? I'd be like, yeah, no, this holds water. This is kind of, like, think about that for a minute, because that's kind of weird. The end of time has always been weird and kind of, like, nebulous.
Yeah.
Going from the idea of being a weird fucking London street with a street lamp just hanging out in the middle of fucking
nowhere with just a single narcoleptic old man and a shape changer.
Yeah, who's to say that, like, that man didn't fall asleep and have a painted dream because he saw, like, a painting he really liked in another timeline. And boom, we have painted world. Like, it's so fucking cool.
I mean, he's also a guru from the Kingdom of Zeal. He's probably got all kinds of funky powers.
Oh god, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's the displaced guru of time, I think. It
yeah.
was either time or no, Balthazar was reason. Yeah, he was time.
Also, next thing, I do feel the eternalism aspect I mentioned might be more sense, where something happens with the Lavos revival and you're getting 2 different timelines, more or less, which does feel apt given the post-game stuff and you can do in the newer versions of Chrono Trigger. Yeah,
yes.
No, I can see that. Like,
yeah, because they do imply that mild spoilers, that the version of Guile that you get in this game is basically to Magus what the Drifter is to the Operator.
Mm-hmm. Like a being that should not be present ends up being present as a different what if.
Exactly.
It's really fucking cool. Are we on the route to get him? Because he's like one of my favorite characters.
No, we got Nikki, so he's yeah.
That's fine.
Like I put the choice in front of you and you said no, let's go Nikki. I've never seen the Shadow Forest route.
I know. I mean, I didn't realize it came at the cost of Guile, but at the same time,
I told you it came at the cost of Guile.
It didn't click in my head. It didn't click in my head that it was going to come at the cost of Guile. I'm fine with the route we're doing, because the Forest of Shadows is really fucking cool.
Yeah, and it also got us an early... It also let us meet Zoa early and everything, which I'm more than fine with.
Also, next, you're good with your ramblings. I always encourage people to, if y'all would, like, have a big rambling in chat at what we're talking about, please do.
Don't feel like you're not allowed to guess. My problem is just the type of fan theories that come at the expense of information laid in front of you and an inability to consider all the pieces in unison.
Like, you're taking a theory that's formed from a concept that is, like, part of that same, part of that same cloth that this game feels like it's cut from.
Yes.
A alternate perspective on what happened. Sort of.
Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, this funky jam again.
Such a good theme.
I love it.
Getting that fucking didgeridoo in there.
Yeah. And I love this big fuck-ass choral here.
Oh yeah, with the fucking poison gas and like the bottoms and shit.
I don't think it's the poison gas. I think it's the quote-unquote treetops below you.
The little spores? No, that's definitely like poison gas and shit.
No, like you see where there's like little bits of blue mixed in with the green from where I'm looking at?
No, I'm more talking about, I'm gonna grab myself here.
Oh, you mean the particle effects?
Yeah, the little particles. Those are like spores and
Okay.
shit.
Oh,
From,
no,
like,
I
the
was
mushrooms
looking at the
below.
background. I was looking at the background.
Yeah, no. What you're talking about, yeah, that is.
Oh, yeah, this dude. You remember what voice you did for this guy? Because I don't.
I don't either.
How'd you get that blue?
Oh, yeah, just King Kai. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, fuck it.
If people mind too. Why you people live?
Now he's just Crazy Dave from Plants vs. Zombies.
Look, that works.
It does.
It brings great shame to the people family if we only people defeated. Time for people vengeance.
Biba na mi da, na 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 na. I'm sorry. I watched. I'm sorry. I was watching Space Dandy with some friends earlier, and that show still holds up.
I need to actually see that. I've been meaning to see that for a while.
It's only 26 episodes. It's like 2 seasons, and they're both really good.
Yeah, Watanabe doesn't really like doing more than like so many episodes. Ever since Cowboy Bebop, he's just kind of been like, no more.
Yeah, it's like he rarely goes above 30 episodes.
He hates it when he goes above 30.
He hates it so much. At this rate, I'm surprised he hasn't done a mecha anime, actually. Those rarely go above 50. Oh yeah, let's check out this shit. Iceberg.
I say this when I'm like, wait, was Samurai Champloo 24 episodes?
Yeah, that one felt really short, too.
It was 26.
Okay, yeah, no, so roughly the same length as Space Dandy.
Yep. It's a sweet spot that does not feel like it's overstaying its welcome.
Wolf's Reign was 26 episodes with 4 OVAs.
Alright, look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. After this dialogue.
This paper ain't proven about inch paper. You'll be able to have the wing of paper. All you have to do is blow the paper. If you blow the fire further down the bridge where my friend Paper Chandler did,
I'm gonna be real with you, speaks like a jazz toad. Ancient fruit.
I'm gonna be real with you. Wolf's Reign is... It's a series steeped in fucking train wrecks.
I wish you the best and people say still up.
With the discovery of Yoko Kanno, like, lifting half of the, or more than half of the soundtrack from other music wholesale, to, the plot falling apart halfway because Bones got, like, half removed from the project. It's...
What are you doing, buddy?
The more of the production history of Wolf's Reign comes out, the more I feel bad for enjoying it.
Also, this is considered a wide open space enough for the flute?
That's pretty wide open.
I guess, but like, damn, man. You could at least set up like a little platform or something. Get some wood planks. This place is an OSHA violation as a boarding platform.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right, where's the flute? Flute.
You passed it already.
Did I pass it already?
Right there.
Oh, Biba flute. Wait, I was looking for an A. I forgot it started with a B. And now we get on. Please mind the gap. This has the voice of like one of those very polite automated British train station voices.
Lazarus started last week.
Gaia's Navel. We can finally access this place.
Oh shit.
We get into the Earth belly button.
I was about to say, yeah, the Earth belly button.
We'll be here to make. We'll be able to make it back now if we blow the flute again here.
You'll come up from Sky? Oh, hey, it's a child. Holy shit! Your friend a father.
Serge just reflexively punches a child in the face.
It's like that one shot. Hold on, actually, I have the perfect thing. I'm gonna pause for a second because there's a specific scene from the original Shadow Hearts that I thought of the moment you mentioned.
I was more just making a joke about how, like, every time a child is on screen on our stream, we just punch it.
Yeah, no, or we torture them psychologically. Hey, hello, Dan, how are you doing? Yeah, no, I'll put it in on-stream chat in a sec. Forgive me if I'm preoccupied. As soon as it all loads, because I have a bunch of them. It's in my favorites, thankfully. Alright, I think I'm close. What are you laughing at?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it?
Yeah, you'll see.
Where is it? Where is it?
We'll check that out right now. Oh yeah, that anime that everybody was going nuts over the opening for.
Which one?
Lazarus.
Oh. Come on, where is it?
Oh, it got fucked up.
Come on. Alright, fuck it. Let's just keep going while I look for this. Oh, I see now. I see now. I see now. You get that out of here. You get that ancient curse the fuck out of here. No, 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 no. None of that. None of that. You know I'm father. Father is brave warrior. Leah lose him father when Leah was very little. Grandma say father went up to sky. You come from sky, so Leah think you know father. Yes, here it is. Posting it in on-stream. It's on-stream chat right now.
I don't know if I gotta see this.
Oh, Jesus, fuck!
That kid was not floored. He was sent. He was delivered across the room. Holy shit.
Average London pickpocket tries to pick a fight with a Russian Japanese fucking vagrant.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, no. This man has punched werewolves to survive on the fucking train lines of China. You think he's gonna hold back with that hook?
This dude got the punch like that one fucking protagonist from Data Savers, Digimon Data Savers, where he just straight up punches God and kills it.
Oh my god.
We're sorry, Leah, but we don't know where your father is.
We here at Lockwood Maku Rock Stream do not condone child violence. However,
we do find it hilarious.
By the way, where are we?
Leah don't know either. Leah face land anger and ends up here. Villagers not here. Only Leah and he come here.
Oh, the Green Dragon.
He pretty tough, Leah help if you fight him. Leah winning so far.
Just so y'all know, Yes, the resemblance to Ayla is incredibly striking.
It is very
do-
deliberate.
We do not know if it's confirmed that this is a child of Ayla.
We do not know anything. We just know that apparently it is a constant in the Chrono universe that cave people had access to salon fresh hair.
Right? That's a Toriyama design if I've ever seen one.
That is very clearly Nobuteru Yuki doing an homage to Toriyama's designs. Like, even the eye shape in the new art kind of looks very Dr. Slumpish.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my nose is super itchy. Ah, there we go. So, she is innate yellow, and she has 2 of her innates already.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure she's one of those ones where she either gets it leveling up or it's from a side quest. But
I would not be surprised if it's from a side quest.
I guess it is sort of fitting that a cave person. I don't know if Neanderthal would work because she doesn't have like the features of a Neanderthal.
She's definitely like adjacent to a Sahelanthropus.
Yeah, something like that.
Like late connection human.
Something like that. Like, I don't want to focus too much on it because I feel like if we do, we're going to suddenly make people think who are apparently not familiar with everything else we talk about that the fucking eugenics adjacent weirdos have a place here. No, you don't. Get out of here.
Yeah, fucking
It's
pack
like-
your shit and leave, homie.
It's just so weird to talk about stuff like that where it's like you're talking about real science, but because so much real quote unquote real science has been people dressing up racism or just weird bullshit, you feel gross about it.
Yeah.
Like I actually didn't realize until recently that part of the reason why we moved away from using the term Asperger's is because that's connected to Nazi science.
Oh, that explains a lot about Musk.
Yes. That is part of the reason why it got rolled into the autism spectrum, is to move it away from that.
Even though he swears up and down. Yeah, we're gonna be like the fucking Bostonian, that one bar in Boston that, like, told a Trump supporter to go fuck themselves with a
Yeah.
bat.
Just grab the baseball bat and go, "You're not welcome here. We don't care."
But don't you want my money? No.
You wanted to give businesses the power to refuse services based on their personal beliefs, and what do you know? Here's what we're doing.
Damn, it's funny how it works when it backfires on you, doesn't it?
Actually, let me put.
Actually, was it Boston or was it Seattle? I think it was Boston that had that bar that, like, quite literally broke out the bat and said, "You need to leave," to a Trump supporter.
Didn't even break it out, just like lifted the handle up over the edge of the bar so it could be seen, and then gave it a nice little tamp on the floor. I said for in customer service industry, it's better to have good customers than a lot of customers. Yes.
Oh, apparently this has rapidly become multiple bars now.
Yes.
A lot of bars, like, after that one specific bar did it, several bars started having the same problem.
Yep.
And all the bartenders got empowered by it.
It's almost like people who don't respect other people on a human level are really shitty customers. Who would have guessed?
I just think it's wild that it took one person to do it for everybody to suddenly go, wait, you could do that?
I mean, there's also the flip side of bystander syndrome, I think, to some of it.
Probably. But still, it's good to see that that's a rising trend.
Absolutely. Also, there's a reason I'm doing this place first in our hunt for the dragon relics. This place gives you a lot of Deneterite, and this can give you a very good leg up on the rest of the adventure.
Oh, it's even better that it was a jazz bar that originally started it.
All right, so yeah, here's our 3D model. Definitely looks very, very like tiny Ayla-esque. Also, we haven't seen the silver axe model before. Look at that.
Oh, she just wields an axe.
Yeah, she uses an axe.
All right.
Because we don't really have cudgels like how Ayla had a club, so we're making do. So we have a prey mantis and a pterodactyl.
This is the kind of girl you don't want going for the knees. She's just gonna chop and clean off.
You say that, and lo and behold.
Yeah, no, she's doing that spin.
Also,
shit.
Tailspin was a move that Ayla also had.
Uh-huh. I was hoping it'd blow it off screen.
I was too. Holy shit!
Yeah, no, fuck that guy. Fuck that bug.
Fuck that bug. Fuck that bug in particular. Now we stick the cats on him. Alright, Fargo, I know you like birds, but this one is a jerk. Oh no.
Right in the forehead. Drain the brain red out of her.
Apparently not. That did 0 damage.
Oh, she parried that shit. She's like, nah, I'm a tech it. Fuck you.
So, Fargo is our alternative thief with Kid out of the picture.
Except he's blue.
Exactly. Takes a drag, and we got a cloud cake.
Blows the smoke on the loot, claiming that shit is his.
It's convenient.
I'm making sure that shit's mine.
It's a convenient little marker in case one of the crew tries to nab it. Because he knows that's like his tobacco from like his stogie.
We don't have our... Do we have our innate 3 for links?
Not yet. Those come a bit later. Like, some characters get them early, others don't.
Okay.
So, characters with Lynx's array, it's going to be a little bit. I know for a fact Fargo gets his from one of the Dragon side quests.
I do think it's really interesting that we spent so fucking long as Lynx in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's
yeah.
more time as Lynx than there is as Surge.
That's gonna even out once we finish this major quest. But yeah, you spend a lot of time as him, and I feel like that's to a point, to make you feel that much more disassociated.
Yeah.
We have Prey Mantis, and we have a pre-hysteric.
I'm about to go crazy, not quite here yet!
I love that if you look closely, you can see that he has, like, very, very tiny eyes underneath the
I was
helmet.
about to say, you think the helmet has the eyes, but it's actually right below the helmet.
Yeah. It's like the infamous optical illusion with the, From Software basilisks.
Yeah, about to say the basilisks, where everybody thinks that the eyes are the giant things, but those are actually just, like, egg sacs or some shit.
I think those are, like, poison sacs for the, for the, whatever shit kills you that they breathe out.
The curse gas.
Yeah, curse gas or stone gas, depending on the game.
Yep.
Because I know in Elden Ring it's curse gas.
No, I believe it's still called curse gas, even when it's petrifies you. It's just curse has a different function in each game. Damn near.
Right. So let's show off Fargo's other innate element, cannonballs.
Oh, I love that he tucks and covers for that.
He actually, like, covers his ears. It's great.
He's like, ah, fuck! I also like that he, like, anytime he gets hit, he's punching at where he's getting hit.
Yeah.
He's like, nuh-uh. You ain't coming away from this hit unscathed. Fuck you.
He's actually, like, trying to push down the pain. All right. And now here's her other one, Rock Throw, which was another one of A-list techs, I believe.
Yeah, that's more closely to what it would look like if it was 3D too. Just threw a bunch of potatoes at him.
God, these things are tanky for how weak they are. They just kind of exist to make the fight go slower.
Ayla throwing potatoes, making the British lean in, going, ah!
and making the Irish stare, going, okay, you're on, but if you make the obvious joke, you're on thin ice, lady. Like, I still think about that Super Eye Patch Wolf clip about how there is no faster way to make an Irish person hate you than potato jokes.
So, specifically the Irish stereotype of saying it over and over again.
Yes.
Like now that I know that the whole it wasn't necessarily a potato crop caused the Irish to have, like, you know, starvation deaths. No, it was the British.
Yeah,
And then now that I know that, I'm just like, oh, cool. So,
Yeah,
so now anytime I'm gonna make it, anytime I will make a potato famine joke at all, it will be at the expense of the British, not the
As it
Irish.
should. They were complicit in a lot of deaths back then, them Brits. Oh, a lot of deaths.
Boy, howdy.
Also, that's Earthquake. Not what I expected with a name like Earthquake, but okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You joke about that in South Boston, you're getting a black eye.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah. I swear one of these enemies dropped a netherite proper. Oh, well. There's still plenty in the chest. That's all I care about. Yeah. So we can climb up these treetops. Oh, that's not navigable?
Yeah, let's see. I thought that.
Oh no, that is.
That
It's just the angle is weird because it's behind one of the trees.
But is it a dead end?
I guess so. Maybe there's a treasure here in another world's version.
Maybe.
Well, we do have to go this way. Oh well. I believe we do actually have to beat all the enemies on screen to trigger the next thing. So this is going to take a while, but hey, it'll make up for the combat that we weren't having earlier.
Yeah, that was like we had the first half of the stream just like zero combat.
Also, how are you a yellow innate, but you have a red innate element? Oh, that's Berserk.
Ayla looking at fucking Fargo like, I'm gonna throw hands with this bitch.
You mean Leah?
Leah, wow.
I mean, it is basically an anagram
It's
of Ayla.
basically Ayla, let's be real.
Just fun size Ayla. Dragon Ball Daima Ayla.
Dragon Ball Daima Ayla, oh my god. Are we gonna lose full control of our party?
No, they're targeting Lee again.
Okay.
Okay, thankfully they'll still go after enemies.
But their hit rate is
Oh, wait.
incredibly low like that.
Actually,
What's up?
because we have a full red field.
Oh. Yeah, they fucked up. Turn yellow!
Oh, the yellow. I'm gonna fast forward through this. This is a time.
Punch a child in the face.
Boss, you killed a child? Great job, excellent work.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, now we have Leah back, thank goodness.
Yeah, thankfully, of all the games that Berserk is in, this is the most generous I've ever seen it exist.
Because it's like you hardly do any damage to your allies. It's just a time waster.
Like any other game would just be like, yeah, you just don't have control and they have an attack buff. If they don't attack you, that's fucking lucky.
Okay, there we go. We got some Denetterites from them.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Beep, beep, beep. Also, I do like the look of this place. Look at this.
Oh, this is pretty as fuck.
Oh, I love what they did with the baked-in sunlight. This was well before God rays were a thing, right?
Nah. The God rays were a thing on PC.
Okay.
You gotta remember, ray tracing was as far back as 1992.
Right, but it only recently became a buzzword because some blah 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 RTX.
Yeah, because Nvidia decided to buy the copyright on it.
Yeah.
And then everybody had to call it what it actually was, and then Nvidia tried to buy the copyright on that too, and it didn't work out.
Oh Christ, here we go.
It's actually supposed to be called path tracing, but...
Oh, they use elements in that state? They use elements in that state. I didn't know they used elements in that state.
Oh, in Berserk?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh no.
Are we gonna... Okay, good. I have to wonder if there's a handle in here that prevents them from going after your full party. They'll always avoid one.
I could not imagine this game being enjoyable with a full loss of control.
Yeah, which is why I wonder if there's a handle for it. But she's already yellow.
Yeah, about to say, she's already yellow. Why are you using turn yellow on her? And then you undo it.
Fuck you all, Iceberg. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
People will argue that it wasn't the Ice Age, but that's beside the point.
Shh, I'm making reference. You can turn off the brain.
So, fun fact, I don't think I've ever talked about this on stream, but there's a reason, like 2 reasons why I have the stream unmuted off to the side. I'm one of those kind of people that no matter the amount of, like, voice changing I do to myself,
Oh shit.
I can still hear my voice in my voice impressions.
Also, I hear dinosaurs.
And it drives me fucking insane. Like, I fairly recently discovered I do not like the sound of my voice. Even though I hear it when I speak, hearing it back from a video, I'm just like, I kind of don't like how I sound. Which is apparently is a thing. I found out that's like, some people just psychologically have that where they can pick themselves out of a voice thing. Anybody else can, like, would be like, yeah, I couldn't tell that was you. And the person who was doing it is like, no, I could tell that was me. Doesn't matter if I remember whether or not I did the lines. I hear me in it.
Yeah, it's like that whole thing about how Adam Driver apparently has that, and
Yeah.
he really hates having clips of himself in his own acting roles played back at him without his permission.
Because it just causes, like, a sense of disgust.
Yes.
It fucking sucks. And since I started streaming, it's gotten better. It used to be really bad when we first started streaming, where, like, one of the biggest reasons why I strived for such good audio quality is to convince my brain that,
We gave that bug a sprain.
yeah, fuck them.
Oh, we gave the pterodactyl a sprain.
What does sprain even do?
I believe it reduces your stamina generation, and if you have it when you're finished the battle, it locks you into walking. You can't sprint.
Yo, okay, that's kind of cool. But yeah, one of the biggest reasons why I strive so aggressively for
I
high...
can't believe you gave a pterodactyl a Charlie horse.
God, right? One of the biggest reasons why I strove so hard to have as best audio quality as possible, and if it sounds even a little bit off, is because when I have to listen back to it sometimes when I do editing, which is a big reason why I don't do editing, it like, I have to convince my brain that that is just me and that is okay, and that is, like, the most difficult thing to do. Because, like, my brain's just like, no, it's not okay. You sound like shit. And I'm just like, stop it, brain.
I wonder, what is Cloud Cape?
We got an
even
ad
do?
here in a few minutes.
Yeah. I'm just checking equipment. Because we got 2 Cloud Capes off of those guys.
Did we?
Yeah, I'm wondering what they...
Would it not be at the top?
It's sorted very weirdly, and I don't see it on here? That's weird. Hold on. No, it would be under items. That's... Maybe it's something only specific characters can equip, and that's why it's not showing up, but that's still weird. Oh well.
Yeah, it's something we'll find out at some point.
I'll probably check during ad break. Game. There
I mean,
go.
we can do the ad break right now, and I'll set it to second screen if you want to check it while we're on break.
Give me a sec to grab this chest, because how close are we to the ad break starting automatically?
Less than 2 minutes.
Okay, then yeah, I'll chill out here and we'll do ad break.
We're gonna do an ad break. See y'all on the other side of that. All right, we're back.
Welcome back.
Can't believe you gave a pterodactyl a Charlie horse.
Yep.
I know you said that earlier, but it's still really fucking funny.
It's so funny.
Sorry, we were also talking Warframe during the outbreak.
Yep. As I got really anticipatory when I just said outright, yeah, I got like 3 Prime Warframes within the past couple of weeks of playing.
I didn't really get accusatory. I was just kind of like, huh.
No, I said I got anticipatory, like I was afraid you were going to, because you got really quiet.
Nah. Have you seen the fucking primes that I have? Like, I have no room to fucking speak.
Okay. I mean, on the upside, where now both of us are Team Revenant Prime.
Yeah.
Where we just disco dance from dusk till dawn now.
Yeah, you ought to get, like, a good build for, Revenant going, because that's gonna become your Steel Path Prime after a while.
Either that or Lavos Prime, depending on what stuff I get for him, because I am one part away from making the Cedo Prime.
Lavos, you're gonna need a very specific build to make him Steel Path.
I see.
Yeah, so, but Revenant is your gateway into it. So once you get Steel Path unlocked, you can do arbitrations and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I also have Saren Prime and Steel Path level Grenier fights that I've done for like the anniversary missions. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I've seen her spores get up to 5,000 damage a tick.
I'm pretty sure Dez is going to be more than happy to walk you through on that one, since she's a Saren main, I believe.
I'm pretty, like, no disrespect to her, this is entirely more on how the frame functions. I'm pretty sure all she's going to say is, just spam 1 and don't get hit, dumbass.
I mean, look, I will help you grind the ability power up, or ability strength up stuff, because a lot of the stuff is on Lua now.
Yeah. And also, I think one of the good builds that I know Nex uses involves using Valence Formation and Arcane Ice Storm, which I'm probably going to get stacks of anyway because I'm doing the Ascension missions for Jade.
Which I can help you get Valence Formation because my my Red Veil is about to hit rank 5 soon.
Yeah.
I now exist as one of the elite few, with the big quotation marks on the words elite, that, good fucking god, happy 10-year anniversary to my Warframe account.
Also, fuck this caveman in particular.
Homie got shown the power of nature. Yeah, by the way, I've been playing Warframe for 11 years as of next month.
Holy shit.
Let's see. I believe... Where can I see my, where can I see my factional rep? I don't think I can see it on the mobile app.
Balls. It's not that hard to check once you log in anyway.
Oh, here we go. Syndicates. My Red Veil is pretty close to being exalted.
Oh my god, look at the evasion boost.
Oh, good fucking lord.
Oh my god. Yo, Leah is done ban maxing right now.
So, Nexus, depends on the frame. Archon mods are very, like, good for some, bad for others.
I've seen them. They look interesting from Call's Garrison.
Yeah, they're more or less the galvanized mods, but slightly different.
Yeah.
Like, you would use them interchangeably, more or less.
I feel like some of them can be really good, but it's a frame-to-frame basis.
Yes, that's mainly what the Archon mods are for, is just like, hey, this frame kind of needs a little bit of a boost.
Archon shards, however, are just straight-up stat boosts, and I need to get more of those.
Yep. That's why that's why I've considered doing was it bi-weekly, twice a week?
I think it's every week, but I believe I have heard there's also a post-New War faction that you can get some from. They're with like rep. They're just not Tau forged.
Well, you can fuse them into Tau Forge once you get to a certain point.
Okay. It's probably. Would it be a spoiler for me to guess it's the one after Holdfast?
It is the one after Holdfast. I will tell you that right now.
Okay.
I won't say who it is, but it's the one after the Holdfasts.
I'll probably check on them in a little bit, because I've been doing Holdfast to build up at least a couple of Incarnate weapons, because even though those are old weapons, I'm guessing once you get them built up, they are really fucking reliable.
The Flintmore and the Latum are two really good ones.
What's the shotgun called again?
I forgot what the shotgun was called. I haven't got that one yet, but I got the Finmore and the Latum.
Yeah. But it's like, I believe that one is like so good, people actually don't want to evolve it, because I have been told it has really, really good punch through.
Yeah. But also, Latum is so fucking broken in Warframe that a certain boss in the 1999 content, you ignore all of the mechanics for that fight.
Really?
Every bit of the mechanics gets ignored by its incarnate form. It bypasses all armor and resistances. It is so fucking broken for a secondary that, like, a lot of people consider it a meta weapon.
Oh, baby.
Like, if you have the Latum, that's genuinely, if you only ever get one incarnate, the Latum is that weapon that I would genuinely say that one.
Which is funny because it's like one of the easiest ones to make, isn't it?
No, it's not. You need like 15 Intrati lanterns.
Lanthorns?
Lanterns. It's Old English lantern.
I mean, it's still spelled Lanthorn. I know it's
Yeah.
the same difference, but
I had to look it up, and I heard an NPC in a certain section actually like say the name of the item, and it's Intrati lantern.
okay.
It's Old English as fuck, and I kind of hate it. But yeah, Intrati lanterns are like
It's like the difference between jail and jail.
Yeah. Intrati lanterns are kind of a pain in the ass to get because they're even more rare than the
Oh my
wood
god.
traces.
Don't remind me. I was like stuck grinding those for a full day to get up to rank 3 of the Holdfast.
Thankfully, there's multiple places you can get them.
Okay, good.
And the second place that you haven't got yet is a good bit easier to get them.
Good.
If you have a Smita Kavat, it'll be even easier.
They actually removed that from the Smita Kavats. What? They turned it into a generic mod for Kavats.
Oh, okay. Then as long as so Charm is now anybody can have it.
They removed Charm, but they turned it into a general use Kavat mod that gives at max rank 13% chance to double any resources picked up.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's still in the game, according to the wiki.
Last I checked, it was removed from Smita Kavats. Because, like, I have the mod I just mentioned on my Sly Volpifia, and that's been doing the work.
No, I'm looking at the wiki right now. It's still there.
Is it?
Yeah, it's still in the game. Removing a preset like that would be a very big announcement and very controversial, actually.
Also, someday I'll need to level up the Intradi's faction ranking. I didn't find it all that hard, actually. I feel like it got tweaked at some point before when I did it.
Just before. It got tweaked right before the launch of a certain event.
Yeah. Because the only one that feels like a pain in the ass is getting all of Daughter's tokens before they reset, because, oh my god, some of those fish are a pain in the ass to find. Their spawn rates suck.
No, they changed something. They changed something about Charm for sure.
Okay.
Not what you think though. It's still in game. It's just it is explicitly mentioned now. The Smita creates one instance of the current system's rare resource for its owner. Explicitly now, the Void gives Argon crystals, the Zeraman gives Intrani lanterns, and Spoiler Zone gives Orokin cells now.
Okay.
Which kind
Orokin
of,
cells, hell
yeah. The Orokin cells are not that rare. It's actually a bit of a nerf.
But the game keeps asking so much of them relative to their drop rate.
Yeah,
Come the
but
fuck
if you
off.
do like
Come the fuck off.
if you go through Saturn like twice, you'll end up with at least 20.
No. Source, someone who has gone through Saturn twice.
You have been very unlucky because I have like 800 fucking Orokin cells.
Well, that makes one of us, bitch.
If I could give them to you, I would.
Yeah, but you can't because unfortunately we can't trade resources.
Yeah, Tier 3 Sabotage Reactor on Sedna and Pluto has a 12% chance to drop 1. Orokin Derelict Resource Caches have a 19% chance on Deimos. There's a Fortuna Bounty that has a 33% chance, a 1/3 chance of getting it on Orbalis. It's like one of the, out of all of the resources, it's one of the more common ones to get.
I don't believe you.
I'm literally looking at the drop charts right now.
I'm looking at my fucking drop rates from playing the game on my own time.
You've definitely been just having really bad luck. Oh yeah, what was that Tatsu augment called? While we're kind of in a...
I forget what it's called. I just know it's specifically tagged as two-handed Nikanas, not two-handed swords.
Oh, yeah, give me a minute.
Because, like, I think it's one specific enemy that drops it, and it's the little baby spiders dropped by the Exploiter Orb during Thermia Fractures.
Fun fact, Waterfox just let me add the Warframe wiki to my instant search. That's a good fucking browser right there. Nikana. You sure it's not like a stance?
It is a stance mod.
Oh, I might actually have an extra then if it's a stance mod and not an augment.
Yeah, it's like the only stance mod for two-handed Nikanas like the Tatsu.
Oh, I have like 30.
Azethane.
Oh, dude, I have like 30 of these. I'll give you one, happily.
Thank you, because it only drops from that specific enemy, and I have not had good
Yeah, I have like a lot of these.
Please.
Let's see, Wise Razor is the one you're wanting. It's a very good stance mod, by the way.
Well, it's also the only stance mod that they have.
Well, like, I mean, like, compared to every stance mod in the game, it's a very good stance mod.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I realize that there's a drop that I find absolutely difficult to find through the salty times dealing with people starting shit. You know what that is? Sure. What is it? What is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I have a hard time finding it. The fuck? God damn! Yeah, I have like a shit ton of these mods because I did the event with the Colet Arachnoids way back in the day when it came, so it gave me like a shit ton of them.
Well, I'm glad you hung on to them instead of throwing them in the bin and pressing them into endo.
You're making me double check.
Also, notice these textures on the floor.
Oh.
You see these footprints?
Oh no, big dinosaur.
Big dinosaur.
Oh no, big dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Oh, get me some dino nuggets.
So now that we have a bunch of Denetterite, let's make some new equipment.
Wise. Hey, you are 100% in luck. I have one with your name on it already.
Hey!
It is unranked because we can't trade when it's ranked, but it's a stance mod. It's a silver stance mod. It's not going to be that hard to rank.
Awesome.
So that is yours.
Awesome.
I thought I had 20, but I might have broke a lot of them down recently. Not that I'm having trouble with Endo. I think I might have broken down a lot of my excess duplicates. I keep at least one unranked duplicate for this exact reason.
And thank goodness for it.
Yeah, no, I'm more than happy to help. I've been playing this game for fucking almost 11 years now. Of course I'm going to be like, the motherfucker is like, hey, you got it? And I'm be like, let me check.
Heads up, Barokateer is having boosted weekly openings this month, so make sure to have your ducats ready.
Yeah, you're right.
I want to punch Katir in the mouth every time he says ducats.
Ducats.
He says ducats. It's ducats, you motherfucker. You're the one who accepts them. Say them right.
Oh my god. I love that now that I have the Warframe wiki as my instant search, it's now giving me suggestions on how to spell everything correctly, finally. Hey, everybody. I'm not paid to say this, but you should really go get Waterfox. It's open source. It's managed by somebody other than Mozilla. It's based on Mozilla's Gecko engine. And it's really, really, really fucking good.
I do think it's a little weird that Leah doesn't start with the stone axe, considering she's a cave person.
You know, that is a kind of an interesting thought. Oh yeah, it's literally just Firefox, but managed by a different group that's a lot more privacy advocating. I'll drop it in the server, in the stream server. Like it's in my opinion much better than Firefox because it's like after Mozilla added that policy where they can sell your data, everybody just kind of went over to Waterfox. I'm gonna drop it in general. All right, the link is there.
Hey.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna have to do some extra steps to copy your shit over from Firefox to Waterfox. But if you need help with that, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm more than happy to help. I love that. Oh my god, they added this just recently. That's fucking hilarious. They added a bullet point towards the bottom, right above the download button. We don't collect your data. I'm sorry, but Mozilla, I love you guys, but y'all, that was a really bad step on that shit, man. Like, getting struck by another bird.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Again, I'm pretty sure we have to fight all of these to progress.
Ooh, Joe. Primed Quick Draw is up today. Or up this week.
Oh. Which is...
a primed version of the pistol reload speed.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that might be helpful.
Since they're doing weekly resurgences, it's probably going to come back into cycle again. Or if you want to, or really want to throw a little bit of money at DE, every TennoCon they have a special Barokiteer that will have every single thing he's ever sold.
Really?
Yes, every TennoCon and I believe Tokyo Game Show they do that. That's why I've kind of been not super upset that you got rid of my Prisma Obexes.
Which Barrow was selling anyway.
Not this week.
He was selling them last
Oh,
week.
he was selling them last week. Did you at least go out of your way to reclaim them because they're very good Obexes? Oh my god. He said no.
And I got up from my chair to look him in the eyes to say it.
Yeah, look, dude. I really would recommend at some point getting them. Like, dropping the bit for a minute here.
I might, especially knowing that once I get into Duviri and Karnan adapters, they adapt to every weapon of that type, regardless of what it is.
Not all of them. Not all of them. If it's like a Syndicate faction one, I believe those do not count. They are effectively separate weapons.
Huh.
I found that out the hard way when I got a certain mod that's supposed to work for a heck, but it doesn't work for the Vacor heck.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, you want to know why?
Why?
Because the Vacor heck has its own mods coming at some point.
Interesting.
Yes.
Especially considering the Kuva heck is like the go-to shotgun.
The only reason the Vacor heck is not the go-to shotgun anymore is because of the Kuva heck. And if they do a Syndicate 3.0, there's a good chance...
Okay, fast forward is great. I love it.
I love how it literally was just fucking pterodactyl jump scare. I was like,
Bird attack.
a fucking birdemic. But yeah, if they do a Syndicates 3.0, which you know is probably gonna happen at some point,
And they'll probably make it cheaper to switch because, oh my god, why do I have to pay half a million credits to get out of the red with new Loka? I don't even like them that much. Fuck off.
I think it's a little fucking stupid to do that. I really hope they address it at some point. If they don't, I'm not gonna be that hurt, but I think it would be good for people's quality of life to at least make every faction have, like, the top 3 should have the same loot as the bottom 3, for the love of God.
There we go.
Why is it so quiet?
There we go. We finally cleared it. You come up.
Ooh, Prisma Gridlock is up today, or up too. Oh, I missed that one.
Hey, you know what else you're missing?
This fucking cattywampus.
It's me! Quadruped T-Rex!
We are now fighting a Tyranno.
Oh my god! I want a plush of him. I want him to be equally ugly, though.
Notice that it has a scar on its face.
Probably from Leah.
Probably, but this is in fact a relative of the Black Tyranno that we fought as a boss in Chrono Trigger in some capacity.
Depending on your route, up to 3 times.
So does this breathe fire like in Chrono Trigger? Maybe. It is Retinate.
We'll find out, won't we?
I also do think it's a cute touch that it's fought alongside a pterodactyl as a nod to how
Oh yeah,
the Black Tyranno in Chrono Trigger, you fought it alongside Azala.
Yeah.
I do kind of wish they made a bespoke, like, Reptite-esque enemy to go alongside it, but I'm sure this was probably the best they could do with their resources.
I'm gonna be real, like, I think this is one of the only Square Enix games of its time that didn't get that much dev crunch. I think it was just more scope creep that they were worried about.
Oh, I love how I love his fail animation where he just throws his cigar on the ground and smashes it.
Just puts that shit out. Oh, I love that somebody, was it Maxi that pointed out that one of the Archwing skins was relevant to a lot of people? There's a Archwing skin that shows up on Barrow occasionally that has like some really interesting lore implications that I found out only recently connects to Ureli.
Interesting.
It's called the Exosac Archwing skin. It was up fairly recently, and it's an Archwing skin that was more or less meant to ferry a particularly gluttonous Orokin lord that carried his extra stomachs on the rings of the Archwing.
Oh, is this the same guy from Grendel's backstory?
I think so. Yeah, like Grendel, Ureli, and another Warframe all had beef with this guy.
I like the idea that despite the fact that there are claims, oh yeah, the Warframes didn't have much of a personality, there are these tales that kind of cast doubt on it in universe that leave it to your interpretation.
The more that time has gone on, the more that DE has just retconned that so hard. Oh yeah, Gauss also fought this dude as well.
Yeah, because he's Grendel's bro.
Yup. No, let's be real. They're gay lovers.
Crunch out.
Like that is like the story of Gauss and Grendel. If you tell me they were roommates, I'm gonna look at you with a perked eyebrow.
They were the type of roommates that have wall scrolls.
Like, Gauss was 100% Grendel's feeder. Let's be fucking real.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Two Warframes
Frames
chilling
in the orbiter 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Yeah, no, straight the fuck up. Like, the way everything has been kind of seeing with Gauss and Grendel and how, like, the fan... Oh, look...
Give me a treat. Give me a treat. Poor thing, Sleepy.
Tyranno sleeping. The way that Grendel and Gauss has been written, like, if they're not gay lovers, they're one confession away from being gay lovers. Let's be real. Like, the words best buddies goes a little strong on that one.
No, you know what they really are? You know what no one wants to say, but you know what they really are?
What's up?
They're the Origin System SpongeBob and Patrick.
Oh, fuck right off. I hate that you said this. Do not plant that shit on my boy Grendel. Do not plant that shit on my boy Grendel.
Tell me Grendel doesn't sleep under a rock. Come on.
He eats the rock. I like how folks implied that Hildred and Whisper were a thing, given they were released originally together. Oh, I could totally see it.
Oh, what that?
Oh yeah, she even runs on all fours like Isla does.
It's the Green Dragon.
Yep. Hold on. I need to check something real quick. Yes, okay.
What all did I miss? Tetra went up. Opticore Vandal. I don't see why they put Opticore Vandal on... I'll say that for later.
Yeah. Hoga boga, Lee not know I'm here.
The inner machinations of
my mind are an enigma. Spilled carton of milk on MP4.
Spilled corpus.
No, spilled kuva, spilled kuva.
Spilled kuva, yes!
Silence. What is all this commotion?
Oh, look at this scheming eunuch motherfucker.
I love this dude. Look at him fucking. Like, this is the kind of dude that would literally puff and pass and, like, light it for you.
Yeah.
This is the guy you want to smoke weed with.
I mean, he is the green dragon. Thou seekest relics.
Come hither.
I got this dude's voice.
No, I don't wanna.
Hey, wait, hey, I said come hither. Come on.
No, I don't wanna.
I say, come hither.
Okay, fine. Well, this water is shallower than it looks.
Yes, that's kind of what happens when you have mineral-infused water. And now for lunch.
Oh, he's just fighting you.
Yes.
All right.
So, the green dragon is arguably the easiest out of all the dragon bosses because he has a very specific strategy that he will do.
Look at his body Z fight.
Yeah, it was like that in the original.
Breath!
Apparently, he's part Marlboro.
Oh, only one status effect. Can you only have one at a time?
Oh, he's sealed green.
Yeah, but say you got sealed green, dude.
Okay. Well, I just see a green bar. I don't know what that does. That could mean poison.
That's fair. That's very fair. He's smoking 13 packs of marbles a day?
Damn it!
Oh, does he have something you want to steal?
Yes, all the dragon bosses have a unique body armor that absorbs all damage from their representative elements. So this guy has a green plate.
Oh.
It would be nice to have, but it's not that useful in the long run.
Gotcha.
There is one specific one I definitely want to get, and I am willing to drag out a stream for it. I will warn you.
Oh, no. Fucking... Let me know what fight it is, and I will cut that stream short early, so you can have the whole stream to do it.
I'll let you know when we get to it, but we'll probably end stream before we do, because it's probably getting close.
God, speaking of insane Warframe knowledge, I just got the end of Kaya and Flair's storylines just the other day, and my jaw was hitting the fucking floor. Yeah, please don't spoil it. I haven't got to it yet. Like, there's some implications with Flair, for sure.
All I want to know is how many David Bowie references did they pack into it?
Oh, not just David Bowie references. I'll spoil that right now.
Okay.
Like, Flair has become my favorite proto-frame so fucking quickly. Oh my god. He is full of... They are full of music references.
Yes. Good.
Yeah, sorry, I corrected myself. I corrected myself. They...
Yeah.
Because they are plural.
Yep. They answer to they, them, both because they're non-binary and they're two motherfuckers.
Oh, they're more than two motherfuckers, but I'm not getting into that yet.
Oh, the tech rot's stopping you before you can spoil that.
Right? Yeah, Flair has quite a story. Flair rapidly has become one of my favorite frames, proto frames, because they were referencing like the Ramones, fucking AC/DC.
Yes.
Like all of a very specific era of rock that I was raised on.
Isn't the frame they're based on Temple also a reference to Stone Temple Pilots?
Or
Or at least the name of it is.
The guitar, yes. Visually, it is Ziggy Stardust.
Well, of course. But I mean, like, the name Temple.
Yeah. No, actually, I think it is. I think the name Temple is based, in fact, on Stone Temple Pilots.
People presume Lizzie was a reference to Thin Lizzy.
No, actually. I believe it's a different reference, but the connection is still very much present because the dialogue... oh, you fucking stole that shit!
Yep, so one of the Green Dragon's big things is it will try to set the field green and then cast Carnivore when it's not setting status effects. The thing is, it sticks very strictly to this strategy, and if you cast elements to disrupt the field or keep casting traps, he can't do shit.
And if it wasn't for the fact that I'm already so far ahead on Warframe, I would be having random Warframe streams just for the hell of it.
I mean, we can always just have random Warframe streams anyway, because there's so much shit to do. It never runs out.
100%. But
like I don't know, have one that's like me once I finally do the rest of the star chart, and you can have a Baby's First Steel Path stream with me.
I could actually. But yeah, no. Okay, who did that song? Should I stay or should I go now? Who was the band that did that? The Clash. There was a reference to the Clash in the dialogue.
Okay.
Flair quite literally going, "Should I stay
Or should I go? Oh, that sounds like that'd be a good
title to a song?" And I'm just like, "You fuckers!" Like, it just getting them all in there. Like, also Minerva and Velmer's chemistry. I saw a Reddit post that spoiled me a little bit on them, and depending on your route, like, you can fuck that up pretty bad.
Yeah, isn't there like good endings and bad endings?
Yeah,
for all
specifically
the
for
proto-frames?
Minerva and Velmer. You can actually get a bad ending if you have no clue how relationships go. I kind of am too. The only person that I would never want to see the bad ending for, because I would feel incredibly bad, is Eleanor. Just because Eleanor is going through a lot as it is. And Aoi, I think I feel like Aoi's bad ending would be like just kind of heartbreaking, but like not super heartbreaking. Like it's hard to talk about it without going into details. I am 100. I will say though, I am 100% surprised. I am not on the route for Pablo's mom. I mean, God, what was Trinity Prime's
Quincy?
Trinity Prime's proto-frame name?
Oh. Convos are Letty.
I'm surprised I didn't get Letty's bad ending, because the way it was going, I thought I was upsetting her. But like, that's just how she is. She's a little bit standoffish.
She's the mistress of mixed messages, is what you're saying.
Under any other circumstance, I would say like the joke of Rebecca calling Letty Pablo's mom makes
also,
a lot of sense.
Look at the wound. Look at his like low HP stance. This is someone who's fucking ready to go down to the last.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This is not a wounded stance. This is a you pissed me off stance.
But yeah, fucking like we're at romantic choices. It's incredibly difficult because like I like them all. Even like Arthur's kind of like grew on me pretty quickly. Letty grew on me like slowly, but when she finally grew on me, I was like, no, I get where she's coming from. She's like the Hispanic mom sort almost.
Man,
where she cares, but her love is like very hard.
I still can't believe they put Jimbo Balatro in the game. That's crazy.
Quincy, I am thoroughly impressed. Like, my choices were natural. Like, my choices for him were natural choices for me. Like, Quincy comes off as the kind of guy that I would, like, be friends with, but nobody would expect. It's like the dude.
Holy shit!
Hold on, how much?
339.
Damn, son.
People in 65 million BCE were built different.
No shit.
Oh my god.
Also, Amir was very close to being my primary choice. But after I saw Aoi like fangirl out at Temple, I was like, no, okay, Aoi is not just like into boy bands. She just loves music, period. And
also, we got a Gimmie.
A Gimmie.
Amir is such a fucking egg. It's so
funny. He 100% is. That's
impressive.
Yeah, he's such a little goof.
Oh, when you get to 1999, you'll get it once you get to a certain point.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil it because Amir's dialogues is like, "Oh, I feel you, buddy. Like 100%. Let's go."
Sir, do you always fight monsters like that? Looks some fun. Leah decide 'em. Leah come with you. Okay, Serge? Maybe Leah find father if Leah come 'em. Also, Leah need to decide something. Leah decide right. Leah return to village.
Leah.
Oga boga, let's go.
Is there a bit of an implication between Leah and Fargo?
No.
Okay, I thought it
That's
was
generic.
like a lost...
That's generic party dialogue.
Okay, I was about to say, is Leah like Fargo's lost daughter or some shit?
No, that's Marcy.
Oh, it's Marcy. Ah, no, that makes sense.
Oh, we got a sprain. No, you know what? Screw it.
We're just gonna walk out.
Exactly. Ow.
I believe it'll wear
Ow.
off. Doesn't it wear off after a while?
No.
Oh no.
This is just gonna be the rest of the stream.
No.
Ow. 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 We should have made a splint. Ow. 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 Ow.
Oh, I will say one thing. I will spoil one thing. I believe if you get the good endings for... correct me if I'm wrong, but if you get the good endings for the core 5 proto frames, you convince them all to play Warframe's analog for Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
And it's really fucking funny. I've gotten spoiled on that a little bit.
Sprain should edit the walk cycle so that one step is normal speed, but the other is like quarter speed.
Oh, I love that. That would be great.
That would be great.
You gotta set something up with the mirror, but yes. So
the
okay.
sky above Hydra Marshes.
So I'm on the correct path for that because there's dialogue choices that you can convince everyone to play that doesn't want to play. And I believe Letty is the last one who's like, no.
And that actually consumes our ancient fruit. Actually, let's take a look at the green relic now. Some other stuff we've seen. Yeah, special dragon
nice
from the Green Dragon God. Oh yeah, and we never did take a look at the Tear of Hate. That sure is a shard of the dragon tear.
That is the lapis lazuli. There's a line with Amir saying that Eleanor could make for a great witch or possibly someone to narrate the game. Honestly, I think Eleanor, am I the only one that thinks Eleanor would play a warlock in D&D? Just every single chance she gets, she plays a warlock.
Here's the thing, Locke. Okay. Okay.
Go on.
Yeah. Her VA is the narrator for Baldur. It's Amelia Tyler.
Oh yeah. I've known that.
Oh shit, I did not know that.
Yeah. There's a lot of the voices behind it are video game voice acting star power. And Letty and Quincy was like, so who you got so far? And you list the first 3, and Quincy was like, fuck it. Yeah, of course they'd be in onto this. Then you list Letty, and he goes, what the fuck? Oh, that's so good.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Are you still with the spray?
Ow. 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 Ow.
Are you really walking this for the rest of the stream?
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Bro, you keep this up, you're gonna tear a muscle.
Ow. 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 There's no hospital within walking distance. Ow.
You have 3 people that could probably lift you in your party. Why are you walking this off?
We don't have... This is why we need walkable cities.
Bro!
Ow. Ow.
Just Doc comes in and he's just like, oh man, why did you walk on that?
Get this guy in a scooter. Get him a crutch. Get him a cane. Get him a firm stick.
Just links on a mobility scooter and he looks incredibly dejected. The game is just 5 days have passed. God. I could not imagine walking that long on a sprain. I had a sprain once and I've never been able to get one again because I'm always careful.
Yeah.
Sprains fucking suck.
Yeah. Let's see. How much time we got?
We got about 15 minutes.
I think we may as well call it here because I don't think we'll have enough time to.
Do we got a
proceed
side
with
thing
it.
we can start?
Another what we can start?
Side thing.
Let me think real quick.
Next, I had a fracture on my middle finger. Did the game freeze?
The game froze. All right, well let's take that as a sign, everybody.
You at least saved.
It auto-saved when moving out of town. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna take that as a sign. Dude,
Sorry. That was my foot. Don't worry. That was my foot.
are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
But these are not thick walls.
Well, still, like, if that controller stops working, like, then what? You're good?
All right. Exit game, I guess.
Yeah, exit game.
All right.
Well, since we had a crash, we are gonna outro on this.
All right.
To be quite frank, with you dropping the slight frustrations, I actually don't care if that fucking PS5 controller breaks. It's flimsy as fuck. That's just gonna coax me to put up a donation goal for people to buy another 8-bit Do Ultimate anyways. Or at least when I get a job, I'll buy one myself, or y'all donate one to me. Regardless. And I was like, I realized the phrasing of that was like, y'all are just gonna buy it for me. No, I don't think y'all are gonna buy it for me.
Yeah.
If y'all do, that's appreciated. But if y'all don't, I'm not gonna.
You have more respect than to think of yourself as a sugar baby.
Yeah.
You're not like some other people we know.
Some other streamers.
You guys need me. Y'all are here for me. If I leave, what will you do?
By the way, there was a streamer that coaxed me to say that, or to not say that, to stream because of that. There's a really, really toxic streamer that doesn't have an audience anymore because of her behavior. That was just like,
Y'all need me. If I weren't here, what would you do with your useless lives?
and I'm just like, you do not deserve the audience that you have. Like, Jesus fuck. Treat your audience with respect, or if you're not treating them with respect, everybody understands that's your way of showing love, and not be like,
You're here for me, and if I weren't here, you'd be doing nothing. You'd be nothing in your life.
like,
No.
that's not okay. Anyways, let's do our big shout outs since I don't think we had. I guess I'm glad they were toxic because that means I got delicious JRPG content. Yeah, actually. You can thank them and their lack of career that we're streaming fun JRPGs now.
Yeah, that we're just like doing variety stream bullshit and just going around having a good time and showing this off to people who might have missed out on these games.
Yeah, no, Joe, you don't know this, but like literally it happened the week that I called you in for like, hey, I'm gonna stream Xenogears. You want in on this? It was that same week that streamer
That was what set it all off.
That is what set me streaming off, and it's kind of become like a bit of a fun hobby ever since. It's been a bit of an antidepressant for me.
Yeah. By the way, if any of y'all haven't seen like some of our stuff in the archives, I definitely recommend our Xenogears stream. I feel like that's still one of our best ones because so many people, for very good reason, call that like streamer and that game streamer anathema, and I think we did pretty okay for ourselves.
I feel like I'm gonna put this out here. If we can get to 500 followers, we'll play that game again. With our new equipment and our new setup and everything.
Either that or we do like Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Remastered. Because it would be so fun to see you go through that and have those moments of, I know what that is!
I mean, you realize that like when we finished Xenogears, I went and beat Xenoblade Chronicles Remastered, right?
Oh, I know.
You were on
beat
DMs
it.
with me with that.
Right. I didn't know you actually beat it. I
Yeah.
thought you just went through a little bit of it. Because I do know the moment that you saw Fiora's like touched up design for the remaster, you were like, oh no, it's setting in. What have you done to me?
Not only that, spoilers for Xenoblade Chronicles Remastered. The environment around during the last run to the final boss, like the weird red dots, it is confirmed that those are ships. They are not meteors. They are apparently ships.
Right, because X may or may not be canon to the other Chronicles games.
X is canon to the other Chronicles games.
Okay.
It is not may or may not. It is canon, but it's a weird kind of canon. Like, we don't know what timeline it exists on. We just know that like it's either the avoidance of the splits or a convergence point.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's why I want Xenoblade Chronicles X so bad, because I want to get the answer finally.
Same. Anyway.
Regardless, let's go ahead and do a shout out since I don't think there was any major shout outs that we have this stream. So I'm just going to pick people that have chatted and say thank you for popping in. Yes, Xenoblade Chronicles X is multiplayer, and if I do end up with the game, it will be a stream. That will not be a follower milestone. 400 is me playing Bennett Foddy. 500 is us going back and playing Xenogears.
Wait, you mean getting over it?
Yes, Bennett Foddy, yes. I'm gonna reveal it. My 400 followers reward is streaming Bennett Foddy's Getting Over It, but every failure I make, I read 3 paragraphs of the longest Wikipedia article on the site.
Okay.
I have 5 Wikipedia articles that are the longest prepared. One of them is the history of Russia.
You heard it here, folks.
This has been in planning for a while. At 400, that's where it's going to go. That's what's going to happen. Anyways, let's go ahead and give the thank you. Laza, thank you for popping in. Nexus, thank you for popping in. Becky, I saw you popping in here and there. I feel like you might have been busy, but thank you for popping in. PumaCam, I saw you a few times. Thank you for popping in. Malkin, thank you for popping in. Who else did I see? Am I missing anybody? Or am I gonna have to go through the people who are in chat that haven't said anything list? Yeah, of course, Becky. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna pull up the user list. No, that's about it. People were popping in and out all throughout stream. But thank you all for the support you have given me. I know we're in a bit of a hard economic times and all that. We're doing our best.
Yeah. And like, thank you for checking in. Hopefully, we are a moment of reprieve in these historic times.
Yeah. But have a good night, everybody. Stay true to yourselves. See y'all next week. I'm not doing a stream tomorrow. I'm just gonna relax a little bit. I was thinking about doing a Dark Souls 2 stream, but then I remembered where I was. And I think I'm gonna go one more week. Like next week we'll do one.
Okay.
Not this week, because like Earthen Peak sucks. But have a good night, everybody. Stay true to yourselves. See y'all next week, where we catch back up and maybe do a 4-day stream week with Nexus wrapping up our stream week on Saturday.
Hey.
Which is something that we've been kind of trying to set up for a while, but like life happens here and there. Anyways, see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.